voices in your head. With every twist and every turn, pulling every single thread. I may have 1,000 names, but in the end they're all the same. I play whatever role you need to guide your way. Welcome to the Matrix, where I am your god. It may be a simulation, but I ain't no fraud. I play your friend and your foe, design your joy and your woe. And if the red dress caught your eye, I'm doing something right. Welcome to my world. Let's see who comes out to play tonight.
Welcome back, everyone, to Wyrdgard. I'm not going to do it as weird as Nick does it, but you'll notice there's a different face tonight introducing you to our session. Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm going to be a guest dungeon master for tonight's session, and then we're back to Nick and our familiar party in Stonebridge, and then maybe it's another week or so, and then we're back to this little arc, this little campaign. This is our way of filling a gap while we have some absences over the next month or two, and we're thrilled to be able to continue to play within Wyrdgard itself without impacting our main storyline. So with that said, I'm going to introduce the players we do have this evening, and we will start with one that we're not so used to. Nick, as a player, please introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick, and tonight I'm playing two characters because we're one person down. So, first, I am playing a fog veteran wizard named Giri, and you'll meet her soon enough, and a flood-touched elf boy named Whimsy, who's a cleric and a rogue and a ne'er-do-well.
Excellent. And Matilda.
Hi, I'm Matilda. Today I am playing Critter. Critter is a little monkey Namasi paladin bard combo that Nick cooked up for me. So you guys get to learn about her, same as I do.
Excellent. And if you've been paying attention to the stream, this character will look a little familiar. Ruby?
Hi, I'm Ruby. I'm playing Usha again. I played her recently in another one-shot. She's a Zealoid fighter, and I'm excited to be playing her again. It's going to be fun.
Did my damnedest to take her down, but she lived to
fight
again.
You may have knocked me down, Nick, but I came back swinging every single time, and I'm back again.
That jelly's hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Just a little bit of an intro. So what we are doing, again, over the next month or so, where we've got some absences and some gaps to fill, we are playing through a module that has been provided by the fine folks at FoundryVTT. So this is more about facilitation than it is true creative nature of the DM in this. And this is the first time I'm using Foundry as a DM, so expect some glitches along the way, and expect an awful lot of live mentorship by Nick. So I'll pre-apologize, Nick, for all that. But let's get started. So the wind wherry, called Sandskipper, drifts high above the Korararoa Desert, her hull creaking like an old song as she rides the upper Zeal currents. The vessel's sails and propellers are manned by a crew of veteran wind weavers whose steady chants bend the air to their will. Ribbons of wind glow faintly blue around the ship's hull, humming with restrained power. Below, the desert stretches to eternity. Dunes rise and fall like ocean waves, glowing with the dying light of the sun. The distant city of Credence, your destination, is nowhere to be seen on the horizon. For now, all is calm. There are 16 souls aboard the Sandskipper, all stripped down to small clothes and unladen with packs and weapons to stave off the scorching desert heat. Even the constant breeze of wind from the wherry's travel provides little relief deep within Korararoa. The veteran crew move with meditative grace, murmuring spells that keep the vessel steady. Among the passengers are Teorin, Damasi, Vethrin, Flood-touched, and even a Zealoid. Some journey to Credence for trade, others for pilgrimage, and a few to lose themselves in the city's labyrinthian streets. But fate has drawn a rarer company aboard, 4 adventurers whose paths will soon be bound by disaster. So if you all wouldn't take just a moment to introduce your characters and how they might look, what their current demeanor is, and what brings them to Credence. So maybe we'll start with Usha.
All right. So Usha is a Zealoid. So she's very tall, feminine form, but very muscular. Because she's a fighter and she's a protector and she's a soldier and she's been a guard of one client for a very long time until something happened. And during that incident, she had to go on a journey, leaving that client who she greatly cared for. And once she recovered that, she's now set out to just discover more about herself and gain more experience. And where better to do that than Karaharoa? And there's so many interesting things to find here. So really, it's a journey for her of just discovery on, what she can do, what she can handle. And so she's here excited because there's not a lot of Zealoids out there. And she wants to see, if she can find others of her kind, as well as meet new and interesting people.
Do Zealoids do well in the heat, or do they suffer more than most?
Zealoids, and Nick can help correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not as affected depending on the type of Zealoid. So Usha herself is not really as affected. She's actually, I think, more affected by cold maybe than she was by heat. Is that how we did it, Nick? I couldn't remember for sure. But for her, this is really nothing. You don't really see any change in her presentation as she sits there with the others upon the ship. She's just got a very, not stoic, but very calm, observing her surroundings and watching as the ship is being manned and the sails are, with the wind being controlled around her. But she doesn't actually look like she's really being affected at all by the heat.
So not a gummy bear melting in the sun.
No, like you would think, but no, she is not at all really affected by this heat. That seems to be like having others perspire around her. In fact, I think she's kind of interested in some of the Namasi that might be sitting near her because they're like maybe panting or sweating, or like you can tell that the heat is affecting them, and she doesn't probably really understand. So she's observing them and observing the ship as it's being, manned and controlled. So just
Excellent.
Lots of curiosity in her gaze as she looks around the ship.
So she has stripped down to small clothes more just because everybody else did?
Yeah. Well, she's like, thinks that's normal. And so she's like, oh, okay. And so she took everything off and is just sitting there with everybody else because everybody else did that.
Love it.
So for her, it was just like, this is normal now. Yep. This is how
Excellent.
we do this. Mm-hmm.
All right. And how about Whimsy? And I'll come back to you on Geary.
Sure. Whimsy is about 5'5". He is very traditionally attractive, and he knows it. He has sort of glittery purplish skin and sort of like a flowing flop of hair. He was at one point scheduled to start classes at the Starfall Conservatory, but through a series of ineptitudes and wrongdoings, never made it into the actual building, and so he is on a journey to redeem himself in his family's eyes. They're devout believers in the ancients, and he kind of fakes it, as best as he can. He's not like a firm believer because he hasn't seen the enough evidence of it yet, but he's hoping to have a sort of like religious awakening out here in the desert. And we'll see if that happens or if he just dies.
Excellent. If he comes back with all his limbs, that'll be a shock as well. Okay, and how about Critter?
All right. Critter is a gibbon Namasi, so I was attempting to Google the average height of a gibbon. Just gives me weight, so I'm not exactly sure. Probably chimpanzee size. They've got kind of orangey brown fur. They definitely are not mad about the heat. It's the lack of humidity that they are unhappy with because they're a little more used to jungle style environment, and the desert is quite dry, so they're suffering a little bit. They are probably just posted up on some like spare rigging that's out of the way, just like chilling somewhere.
Excellent. So actually, like not sitting with the others, but just up on a mast,
like
somewhere?
watching, observing. They're on a little. They're heading to Credence to work on their collection of folk tales that they are compiling.
Excellent.
Love it.
Excellent. And Geary.
So Geary is a fog veteran, and she has very little of substance physically. She looks like a mass of clouds in roughly humanoid shape, and like clouds in the sky, she's always like shifting a little bit. And if you squint, she might look like a fox Namasi for a second, and then maybe an Effigian a second later. And she is from somewhere in the Western Concord and has just been bopping around from with other veterans, and wanted to check out a wherry because that sounded chill as hell. And as she is kind of always roiling with fog, she is and mist. She's providing maybe some respite for Critter, as she is always moist.
Critter would absolutely just like hover around her.
Just sit in the downdraft of the fog veteran. Is high winds problematic for Geary?
There's enough zeal within her that holds her together. So I imagine it's testing the limits of what she can do here on the wherry, but she's doing all right.
All right. So the ship drifts in quiet peace. The blasting furnace of the desert wind hums, and the crew exchange soft words in lilting veteran tongue as heat shimmers across the dunes. Among the passengers sits an aging warrior, a man of commanding presence, despite the simplicity of his garb. Abasi, the undaunted, rests near the ship's central mast, his staff across his knees, eyes half closed in thought. He's tall, broad shoulders, and cut from the same weathered stone as the land below. Scars map his face and shoulders like an old battlefield, and stubble on his shaven scalp glints silver. His eyes, golden as dawnlight, scan the horizon with the patience of a hawk. His voice is calm, but rich with conviction. Every wind tells a story. Some sing of safety, others of things left buried. He speaks little of himself and less pressed, but those who linger hear fragments of something older. He speaks of the eyes of a 10, a once holy order of protectors sworn to guard mankind from the return of ancient evils. Of the 12 great lines, whittled down to only one that remains, his own. He's a historian, a priest, and a soldier in one, and though his body shows age, his spirit burns with purpose. Beneath the folds of his traveling cloak rests his staff, polished ashwood capped with a dull crystal that sometimes flickers faintly as though stirred by unseen currents. Anybody interested in chatting amongst themselves or with Abasi?
Oh, would absolutely want to get some stories from Abasi here.
Who is Abasi Nimasi?
So Abasi,
Is that going to be your voice this whole time?
That's Gary's voice.
excellent.
Amazing.
So Abasi is happy to speak of his purpose on the Wind Weary. If you're interested in hearing his tale, there's nothing else really to pass the time other than chatting with each other. So for those that are interested,
Critter is wrapped.
All right. Over 1,000 years ago, the Demon Queen, Neb-Kalat, ruled an empire that spanned the continent and subjugated nations. At her side were her 4 dreadful generals, each of whom led her vast armies of corrupted mortals marching toward their bloody cause of domination. For centuries, the Demon Queen ruled unopposed. She was cruel, depraved, and brought nothing but devastation to the lands she claimed. The people within her borders knew only suffering except those who served and were rewarded. None dared to oppose the immortal tyrant openly, none except for my order. We are, or rather were, the Eyes of Aten, a secret society that were dedicated to combating the Demon Queen herself.
But not so secret anymore.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, once we achieved our goal, the secret was buried with Neb-Kalat, and unfortunately, it's been lost in the sands of time. We rallied against the Neb-Kalat with the land's mightiest warriors to cast down her generals and bind her. We used one of our own vaults deep within the sands of Kororoa and held her there with the great sacrifice of our mightiest of our order.
But you don't know where she is?
It's been 1,000 years. We know that the vault is somewhere in these deserts, and my staff is one of the few artifacts that have been passed down from my order through all of these centuries, and it has recently started to show life. It hums with a resonance that has never occurred for me or for any of my predecessors within living memory. Something is happening. Something is stirring. That's why I'm here.
Whimsy is leaning over the edge of the ship and just throwing up. He has been absolutely motion sick the entire time.
Good.
This is the fog veteran is throwing up. So what exactly does that look like?
Whimsy.
okay.
half elf.
Gotcha.
That was the half elf that's throwing up. Usha, if she was probably observing and listening, would probably step forward and be like, "So, are you on a request to find the vault? To find where she was sealed?"
I am. It seems as though my travel to Credence is the next likely step. But as we've been passing over this desert, my staff seems to be more alive than ever. I wonder if we're not actually passing right over where she lies.
It would stand to reason if she were buried amongst the sand, if your staff is an indication of her location, and it vibrates here that underneath us, within these sands, is where you should be.
It would stand to reason, and when I get to Credence, my first hope will be pulling together a caravan of adventurers who can help me to actually find the vault and ensure that her trap is still sealed.
Well, I myself am just journeying and always looking for an opportunity to protect others. If you would have me, my sword would be yours.
This is a secret vault, right? Like no one else has ever, outside of your order, has ever been there?
To my knowledge, the location of the vault has been lost in time.
So I'd be the first one to write about this. Okay.
And I will tell you that the reason beyond just making sure that she is remaining in her prison, this is a treasure vault. And this was the seat of the wealth of the Eyes of Aten for generations before the Demon Queen ever arose. I assure you that the rewards for assisting in this endeavor would be great.
Bossy, mate, you've got to be careful. I too have held my staff firm in my hand and let it guide me with its vibrations. And it doesn't always lead me in the proper course. Continues to throw up.
I'm confused now. Is it not a magical item that is directing you down the correct path?
Most of the time, it's not.
Truly? Interesting. But as I clearly stated, though the reward would be welcome, truthfully, as I do not have much due to my own circumstances. I would gladly help protect and fight so that others may be safe, if this is an evil that must have been sealed for a reason.
Excellent. When we arrive at Credence, I would love for you to join the caravan that I build to go seeking the vault in the desert.
It would be a welcome journey to take with you. My name is Usha.
Great to meet you, Usha.
This vault under the ground?
It is buried in the sands. As far as I know, I've never been there, and nor have any of my order for generations, but the lore that's been passed down is that this is a treasure vault that was converted into effectively a prison.
Well, Giri has been on the ground, now above the ground, and soon under the ground.
Would you also care to join us?
It is already decided.
Excellent.
Well, that's wonderful. Now you have 2 individuals ready to join and assist you.
If I were to come with you and help out, can I write about this? Like, do you still want it to stay a secret? Or
No, in fact, we really need to make the world aware of Neheb Kalad and the danger that she poses.
I am your guy. Let's go.
Excellent.
Speaking of writing, would you be able to write a letter to my parents telling them of my heroism?
Assuming
Sure.
you're heroic, that sounds fair.
Critter pulls out a blank sheet of paper and writes, "Tall guy keeps puking." There you go.
I think I'm tall.
Heroically.
I mean, I'm imagining that they come up to like your waist, so you're
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
compared to Critter.
It's probably the first time Whimsy's ever been called tall in his life, and so you have made a friend.
Damn it! What if I don't? Can I give it back? I don't want this one.
No,
Oh.
we're thick as thieves, you and I.
Well, not if you don't tell people. Okay, we need to work on some things. You don't tell people when you're a thief. Okay, you're not supposed to announce that. It's supposed.
Well, but isn't that what we're about to do? Is to go steal treasure from a vault?
No, I don't believe it's
No, because
treasure
I
stealing.
think the vault belongs to this guy. I point it.
It belonged to my order, and
Oh.
believe me when I say that anyone who can assist will be well compensated. It is no thievery.
It's a quest to assist in making sure this queen remains sealed. Or no, her generals, all of them. Yes?
That
Guys,
is
we're
correct.
literally jumping into like a myth. Isn't that so cool?
I have jumped into many things. Not all of them have been fun.
Okay.
Right. Late in the day, the air changes. The current twists without warning, and the hum of the veteran's chants stumble into dissonance. Kalir, the young windbinder at the helm, looks up sharply. "The air is breaking," he murmurs. Abasi instantly rises, feeling the shift in his bones. He grips his staff. The crystal at the top pulses once, faint but certain. "This is no weather," he says under his breath. "Something calls to us." A red light flares across the clouds ahead, veins of crimson lightning flickering in the haze. The hum turns to a roar. The wherry lurches sideways, sending crates and passengers tumbling. Kalir shouts orders in the old tongue. "Hold the bindings! The storm's alive!" The crew respond, but their control falters. The wind tears itself loose from their magic, howling with a voice that seems to come from beneath the earth. The glow of the hull's sigils fractures and dies. Abasi's staff bursts into full light, a deep gold radiance that throbs with warmth and dread. "It knows me," he whispers, or "it remembers me." Then the storm hits. The world becomes chaos. The deck splits as the ship drops through layers of screaming wind. A Teoran crewmate vanishes over the side into the clouds. Lightning arcs crimson across the mast. The air burns with the scent of iron and ozone. Abasi shouts above the noise, "Hold fast! The gods still see us!" Then the light flares one last time. Everything goes dark, and the world shatters.
Did the ship
awkwardly
just
changing
explode?
scenes.
I feel like the ship just exploded and went poof.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
One moment.
Well, that's a really helpful offer, Gary. Thanks for inserting that when we just crashed in the middle of the desert.
Good to know that you cannot heal, Curie. I will remember that for the future, but I am fine. Are you well?
I am as misty as before.
Wonderful. Is everybody else okay? Whimsy?
No. The sand skipper lies wrecked among the dunes, its great spine of wind crystal cracked, half buried. The once perfect hull split open like a carcass. The sun has begun to rise again, weak and cold. Bodies litter the sand. Veteran crew, Teoran passengers, Namasi travelers, most still as stone. The wind carries a faint smell of sap and fir and burnt wood. Of 16 souls, only 5 live. Abasi and the 4 adventurers. Abasi kneels amongst the wreckage, pressing the scarred palm to the ground. His staff still glows, brighter now, almost trembling. The storm was no storm. It was a summons. He turns to the south, where half-buried stone shapes rise like fingers from the sand. There! The light calls from that direction. Something beneath us stirs. As the group regains their footing, the faint tremor ripples underfoot, slow, rhythmic, alive. The dunes shift like breath. Abasi's staff glows brighter when turned toward the distant ruins, its crystal beating like a heart. I know this resonance. It is the mark of Neheb Kalat, the Demon Queen. Her prison lies somewhere beneath these sands. He looks to the survivors, eyes fierce but resolute. If the storm freed even a fragment of her power, the gods themselves will turn their gaze upon us. We must reach the vault before she's free. Gather what you can from the wreck, he says grimly. The desert has little mercy and less patience. But I swear to you, if we walk together, we may yet reach the heart of this place and close what should never have been opened. As the wind dies and the sun burns weakly over the wreck, the survivors take their first steps together to begin to gather what they can from the bodies and crates strewn haphazardly around the remains of the sand skipper and her unlucky passengers. What would you like to do?
Whimsy is eyeing Abasi with suspicion because he's looking at the people that have survived this. He said, everyone who agreed to help you has lived, and those who haven't have died. Curious.
Is that something he voiced?
No, he's just taking mental notes here.
He's taking mental notes. Gotcha.
Usha would look for supplies, weapons, something to arm themselves with amongst the wreckage, because
For sure.
So
everyone
there
seemed to
are
have taken their
bodies to
clothes off.
loot. There are crates with supplies. There is items strewn all over the sand, some of which were yours, some of which are others. So do you take the time to gather it all together?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Would take a bit of time,
Supplies are necessary.
especially for delving into the depths. I would say we would make sure everyone had the supplies needed to delve as far as possible to complete whatever task is going to be set before
takes
us.
you the better part of 2 hours or so to really believe that you've looked everywhere that it's possible to look to see what of value may have survived, and a lot has survived.
Sick.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
time to go shopping, party. So
Okay.
We're going to try a new mechanic here. So the list that you see in chat is everything that was gathered from all of the bodies and the crates. However, you have conveniently gathered them together into a pile. And in theory, if you click on that pile, you're actually able to then take the items that you'd like. In the chat, however, you'll see there's a little icon that shows which of these will require attunement. It'll also show the rarity of the various objects. And then, of course, there are many, many common supplies there. Take your time, but you should work together to distribute what you believe would be the best distribution of gear, loot, magical items for the party to ensure that your adventures going forward are prepared best.
Okay. Do we want to go one category at a time?
That might be best,
Sure.
truthfully, because
Okay.
there is a lot.
There sure is.
So we start with the top of the list.
Sure.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right.
That's
Arm.
where almost all of the attunement things are as well.
So maybe let's save that for last then.
Okay, so weapons.
Because-
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Battle axe.
Shoot. I need to check what weapons I can use. So sorry.
So there's 8 daggers. Who all can use daggers?
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone. So maybe
Okay.
Just everyone takes
He's
some daggers?
realistically not going to take one, but she'd take the quarterstaff.
There is roughly 16 people's worth of gear here, so don't feel like you need to take everything.
For sure.
That's fine. So we have 2 what look to be very rare items, or multiple, but there's the flame tongue. While holding this magic weapon, you can take a bonus action, use a command word to cause flames to engulf the damage-dealing part of the weapon. These flames shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for additional 40 feet. While the weapon's ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire on a hit. The flames last until you take a bonus action, issue the command again, or until you drop or stow or sheath the weapon. Is that a sword or...
I think it's a sword.
It looks like a sword. I'm not
So
sure.
it can technically be any melee weapon, so it's up to Scott to tell us what is it.
Okay.
It's a sword.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, neither Whimsy nor Geary have any claim on that.
Okay. Critter, would that be something you've been interested in, or shall I go ahead and take that?
Go
Because
for
I
it.
am happy to use it, as it sounds like it would be beneficial. This is all in alphabetical order. I'm going to take that. There's also a longsword. Would anybody use that?
I don't know yet. I'm sorry.
No, take your time.
Whimsy would take the +1 rapier if no one has a claim on it.
That's fine with me. There's a staff of charming.
What do I do to actually pick it up like I see
So
Usha.
click on the crash suit loot.
Double click on the crash site loot. It'll open up the thing, and then it's all in alphabetical order. First letter alphabetical order, so you can just go through and find it.
from there. Did that work for you, Nick?
Is this in a location other than in the chat?
Yes. So
Where?
On the map, in between
On the
all of your
screen.
tokens.
Oh, I had my sheet pulled up, so that was
Yeah.
totally invisible to me.
Same.
I was.
Let me see.
I'm gonna take a couple daggers.
Okay. I'm gonna take the +2 longsword unless somebody
Well,
else wants
I
it.
was gonna ask it because you took the magic one. Can I
Yeah.
have the non-magic one?
Yeah, go for it. Just take a normal one then. There.
Are Whimsy and Kiri, are they ranged people?
So Geary's a wizard, and Whimsy is a cleric rogue. So he would take a short bow. If that's all good.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Let me see what I can use. Sorry.
There's 2 hand crossbows. Would that be something either of y'all would be interested in? If you're, I'm not sure. Would Whimsy be interested in that? Or I mean, not Whimsy. Yes, Whimsy.
Nope.
Is no. Okay. Hey Scott,
Yes.
is Flame Tongue a one-handed sword or a two-handed sword?
Good question. I believe it's one-handed, but I think it can be. Give me 1 second. Oh, so I'll let you choose. So this is any melee weapon. So it's a sword, but you can choose one-handed or two.
I'd probably do one-handed and then have the long sword as well, or a short sword. Probably the long sword with it. And I would need to attune to the Flame Tongue, right? Because it needs attunement.
Indeed, it does. So there are some choices to make because you've only got so many attunement slots.
That's fair. Okay.
I think I'm going to take a crossbow as well. Assuming I'm capable of using a crossbow.
Oh yeah, as a paladin, you can use anything.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure I could. But I don't want to work. Okay. Do you does your wizard want the staff?
The staff of charming. Yeah, I don't know if she'll attune to it based on the other stuff, but she can at least hold on to it.
Do you want a shield?
I was just waiting till we got to that
Okay.
section.
Sorry.
So we said we were going by sections.
Yeah, I'm good for the weapons. I don't
sorry.
need anything else.
I'm good at weapons.
I'm gonna probably grab one of the
get-
crossbows.
I was gonna say, did you get a ranged thing?
No. Which crossbow did you get?
I took a hand crossbow, but there's two
Okay.
of them.
I'll just take the light crossbow, one of them.
All right, toolkits.
Okay.
I don't know if I can actually use any of those.
Whimsy would take thieves' tools. I don't know if he has any other proficiencies.
I don't think I can use any of those.
Nope.
How would we know if we could use them?
It'd be on proficiencies, right? Was that?
Yeah, on your main page. Geary would take the navigator's tools.
I don't think I can use any of them, so go for it.
So, like, anybody can technically use any tools, but it's just works out better because you get to add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with it.
I'm good with, like, I think Tinker's tools. I think that's right.
feel like we should take navigator's tools so that we have access to them just in case.
Geary's got him.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Is everyone all right if I take the Tinker's tools?
Yep, I don't need any other tools.
Good to move on to supplies.
Supplies and gear. Geary definitely needs the focus, and Astra needs a holy symbol. Or not Astra, Whimsy.
I'm gonna take some rope. I don't. Paladins don't need a holy symbol, right?
I think I don't think so in the 2024, maybe. I hope not, because there's only one.
I'm gonna
I
take
don't
a
think so. I don't think Wraithen had one.
I'm gonna take a tinderbox and some rope too.
Interestingly, I don't see the arcane focus in the pile, even though it's in the chat list.
Yeah, I will throw one over into your I presume that's for Geary. Right?
I think I can just drag it over. I can just drag it over from the chat too.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay. Yeah, we might as well take all the rope that we can.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I can carry a good bit, so.
Oh, cool. You hold this then, and I'm gonna give all of my rope.
Okay, that's fine.
Whimsy will
We'll
take some rope.
take extra rope. I think, did I take extra rope? I don't even know now. Oh, one rope, I guess.
I also got a rope of climbing.
But I think that's what's up next in the potions and consumables.
Oh, yeah. You're right,
I
you're
sent
right.
all of my rope to Usha.
I'm going to take a shovel too, just in case. It's kind of random, but shovel.
Did anybody take a grappling hook?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I can take a grappling hook too.
can I get
You two
Can I
take
get a
them.
crowbar? Can I take that?
Yeah, go for it. I'll take the grappling hook.
Whimsy will take the other crowbar.
I don't actually have any rope. I think you guys got the rope before me.
I sent you all of mine just now.
Oh, did you? Let me see then.
Whimsy has one. Geary has none. So
And we
hopefully you have the rope.
I don't have the rope, weirdly
it's
enough.
still in my inventory. I just sent it to
Ah.
you.
So for some reason, the dialogue for that came up on the stream user. So I'm gonna accept it there. If you give me just a second, I can fix that.
No worries, no worries.
Sent all my rope to the stream. There you go, stream.
All right. In
Thanks,
theory,
stream.
it should have gone to Usha.
Whimsy's taking a hammer just cause,
Sure.
I don't see it.
and a tinderbox because why not? Probably
It's
won't
on
need
the
it.
stream.
Box.
So just drag it over from the chat then, Ruby, the rope.
Let me see.
Just take all the rope.
Where's? Okay, hold on. Rope.
Okay. I don't have it anymore, so that's
Rope. Wait. Oh, that's tinderbox. I've got all 4 ropes now. And then I'll guess. Does anyone have the silk rope? Because I just grabbed the hempen rope.
take it.
Okay. All right, I got all the rope. Should we need it?
Wahaha.
Okay.
Alright. I think we're good to go to potions and consumables.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I'm gonna start at the top or the bottom.
Start at the top. Someone should definitely take the antitoxin.
Let's see.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you having us keep track of arrows, Scott?
No.
Okay.
Feel free to grab them for flavor, but no.
Okay, I'll take the crossbow bolts for flavor.
There's 2 elixirs of health, it looks like. Who would like to hold on to those? Or should we separate them?
We should probably
Gary can
separate
take one.
I'm immune to being charmed.
Okay.
But pretty much anything else probably can hit me. So I'll take the other one if that's okay. What is Eversmoke?
It's a bottle that smokes.
Gotcha. Who wants Eversmoke?
Go for it.
Does our fog veteran want that as a camouflage?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Actually, yeah, that'd be really helpful for her. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, you're gonna regret giving us that, Scott.
You might need it.
I feel like Scott is just sitting here like, take it all, go ahead. It's not going to help.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to take a lamp because I don't know if I have dark vision or not.
Whimsy's gonna take some holy water.
I'm going to take a healing kit.
Ooh, actually, I want the lantern of revealing.
Wait,
why
got a
did
bunch
I-
of flasks of oil. That's fun.
I would like to take a couple of those flasks if that's okay.
Yeah, I think everybody could take 2, and some people can take 3.
Sure.
I just took 2, I think. Okay. Okay, there they are. So you're taking the lantern of revealing?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Put back the regular lantern.
Okay, Pearl of Power is about expanding spell slot.
Yeah, that's a maybe, but I need to look at other attunement things because that'd be nice. But
Everybody should take at least 1 potion of greater healing, and then
yeah,
someone can
leave
carry-
no potions behind.
Yeah.
Just because Giri has no method of healing, is it okay if she takes 2?
That's fine.
Go for it.
You take the 2 greater potions of healing, and then we can each have 2.
There
of
are
them.
6 potions of greater healing, according to the list in chat.
Yeah.
I just took 1. I was going to take 2
Everyone
potions
takes-
of healing.
1.
Okay, and then we have 2 potions of superior healing. So who
We've
wants
also
to
got
take?
some of the smaller potions still available.
I've taken 1 greater healing and 2 of the small potions of healing.
Yeah, both Gary and Whimsy have taken 2 of the small, and
take
I've
2
taken
of the small.
3 of the greater total.
Okay, so do you want to, Critter, do you want to split the potion of greater healing? You have 1 and I have 1?
I already have 1. Do
You
want the
should
second one
take 2 since you don't have healing,
Ruby?
or not much healing, Ruby.
Yeah, okay. Well, that still leaves 1 extra potion of greater healing.
Take it.
Okay. Potion of heroism.
What does that do?
10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour.
And you have
the
bless.
bless. Yeah.
Can I take it?
Go for it.
Do it.
Potion of speed. Haste for 1 minute.
That would be beneficial for one of you 2, for sure.
What do you think?
I'll take it.
Okay. Potion of superior healing.
Can Gary have 1?
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
probably take both. Your 2 characters should take.
Yeah, take
Okay.
1 of each.
Aye, aye.
Do we want to get some rations going?
Yeah, Scott, what level of daily tracking of food are we going to be doing?
I don't think we're going to have days.
No, you basically have 24 hours, so don't worry about rations.
Okay.
It would
It's
just be
like-
for flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
Rope of climbing. 60
Take it.
foot
You've got
length.
the other rope.
Okay, I'll take the rope. I'll be the rope girl. I'm the rope girl from now on.
She's knitting.
I already
a
took
hammock.
some water skins for both of them too, just in case we need a vessel.
Can I take the rope of climbing, because I am very good at climbing?
Oh yeah, do you want it? That's fine. Hold on, let me send
Because
it
what
your way.
if what I'm understanding of it, you could just like hold it up, but it will tie itself to wherever,
Yep.
right?
And you can call it back from somewhere. Yeah, it's a very
Critter.
cool item, actually.
No,
Okay.
I think I just gifted it to you. I
Yes,
think.
you did.
Okay, good. Okay, and then what was
Take
that
a
other?
water skin, because why not?
I'll take a water screen as well. And then what else was there? Torches. Do we need torches? I have dark vision.
I picked up a lantern.
Okay.
I don't need any torches. I've got dark vision for both.
I actually don't know if I have dark vision. I'm gonna take some more of the oil since there's flasks left.
All right, I'm gonna take just a couple of torches just in case.
Take another oil.
Can do.
I feel like I'm waiting for Scott to be like, "Surprise! You're all over encumbered. Drop it again."
I've been
Oh, I
watching.
do have dark vision. Oh, that's fun.
I'm watching and waiting, making sure.
This DMing thing is very easy, I have to say.
Okay,
I do like this module. I'll definitely do this. This makes
I'm
dividing
a
loot easy.
fan of this loot fashion. Like this
Okay.
is fun.
Do we want to go to other now?
Sure.
Okay, so we've got a bag of holding, component pouch, and explorer's pack.
I mean, if no one else is going to, I will happily take the bag of holding.
Go for it.
And Whimsy, take the explorer's pack. 'Cause why not?
I like collecting things. I feel like that will fit with Critter.
So
Yeah.
who wants the component pouch then? Who's the spellcaster?
I guess Geary will take it as a just in case.
Cool. Good. Okay. And then the last thing is armor and wondrous.
Okay. I would like a shield.
Yeah, I was
would not.
wondering. I was going to take a shield as well.
I don't need any shields.
What is your
Someone take the
current-
+1.
I was gonna say what is your AC?
My AC is 11. What is your AC?
Well, neither of us have armor on right now. What's your base AC is Dex, right?
It's based on Dex.
Okay. Can I take the shield, the +1, because I have a negative Dex modifier?
Yeah, I have a +1 modifier, so that's perfectly fine with me.
I would love the breastplate for Whimsy. She's a medium armor boy.
Is there heavy armor up here? Half plate?
Yeah,
There's half plates and
scale mail.
there's
leather
also
armor, half plate.
a mithril chain shirt.
That's for stealth. Do we have any stealthy boys in here?
Yeah, Whimsy's pretty stealthy, but he doesn't need a lot of boost to it.
No.
I can take the half plate unless you want the half plate, Critter.
I'm trying to just make sure I don't miss if there is a heavy armor in here. I don't think there is.
We had some chain shirts. Got a breastplate +1 and then a regular breastplate, which are medium armor. And the half plate medium armor.
Yes.
So any one of those would work. So breastplate +1 is a 15 AC, while the half plate is 15 AC. So which one would you like? And we can each have one of them.
Why am I not proficient in breastplate? That doesn't make sense.
You should be. You're proficient in all armor as a paladin.
Yeah, it's just saying I don't know.
Unless I
sure.
did it with
I'll take
Bard
it.
as the first level.
No, my sheet says I'm proficient. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take this breastplate.
You're going to take the breastplate +1?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take the half plate then.
Okay, let's see. Whimsy will take the regular breastplate then.
If that's okay, I can change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, now we have to worry about all the attunement things.
Yes,
There's-
yes.
There's a lantern. There's a couple of lanterns here.
For being the healer purposes, can I take this periapt of wound closure that will keep me
Smart.
from dying?
And can I have the Wand of Magic Missiles?
I'm okay with that.
Sweet. Free spells. No attunement. Gotta love it.
I need to look up everything real quick. Two, right? I don't know how to tune that. That's fine.
There's a sending stone. Do we want to take that? They come
Someone.
upstairs.
Be able to call for help.
Mm-hmm.
How's y'all? How's your strength, y'all?
I'm 20 strength.
I'm okay. I'm a little less than that, but not. I'm above
Gotcha.
average.
Ooh. Can I take the Cape of the
Cape of the
Mountebank?
Mountebank.
Yeah,
It's a really good one. Yeah.
especially because it's no attunement
Yep.
and a spell.
Okay, so there's the Amulet of Health. That the Constitution score is 19. Boots of
Yeah.
Speed.
I don't need
Can I
either.
take the bracers of defense?
Yeah.
Or that's fine. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right, that's 2 slots.
There's the Drift Globe. Does anybody want that? It looks pretty.
Emanates
good to lighting.
lights.
Yeah.
We are going underground.
Yeah, sure.
Can I take the immovable rod just for fun?
Just for fun.
This is one
There's
of my
also-
favorite items.
Just to potentially cause some chaos.
Yeah. There's a Cape of the Mountebank.
That's what Nick said. He
Already
wanted.
claimed.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Question, Scott. Is this Ring of Spell Storing, is it going to have any spells already stored in it?
It does not currently.
Okay, then not worth it.
We're only here for a day.
That's right.
Correct.
All right, Nick, as a DM, how do you rule immovable rod placed against the wall of a moving ship?
Don't know, never included immovable rods in my games because they're fucky. I would take the Ring of Featherfall for Geary. Just to stay from dying.
Ruby, one of us should take the ring of free action.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at that.
The pile's getting smaller.
I know. This is a fun way to do a shopping episode.
All
Yeah.
right, good. I didn't know if this was going to be torturous.
No,
or
I
if
like
was
it.
actually
It's
gonna be
fun.
I feel bad for
Um,
I'm sorry that this might not be interesting stream, but I'm having a great time.
I don't care.
I would be happy to take the Ring of Free Action if that's cool with you.
I don't need it.
This was not part of the module. This was a Scott edition. So I was like, if this sucks, then I'm taking all the blame.
Did you want Wand of the War Mage for your wizard?
Yeah, might as well.
I was thinking of taking one other thing, either the Cloak of Protection or maybe the Ring of Protection. I don't think it would
That's
matter which. They both do the same
Do
thing.
they do the same thing?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Because Cloak of Protection is 1
They're both plus
AC,
1. Yeah.
and then Ring of Protection is 1. But there are 2 cloaks and there's 2 rings. So
Yeah, I was
Ooh,
thinking of
so-
taking the ring of protection.
I think I'm going to take the cloak since I've already got 1 ring.
And Giri would take the other, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is her third attunement
I
thing.
think that's
Yeah.
the third attunement slot. How
This
do
will be
we
my attunement.
on Foundry? How do we attune to things?
The little sun thing next to the shield where you equip it, that attunes it to you.
Do we have another ring of protection? Yeah, I don't think. What does Whimsy have for attunement? Nothing. Sweet. Then he's gonna start taking shit.
Oh yeah. Did you guys want me to take the sending stones or no?
Sure.
Maybe-
We can split them in case somehow we get
Yeah, that is a
separated.
pair. That's a pair of stones.
Did I just take them or did somebody else just take them? No, I didn't. I got it. I got it. Sorry. I'm just gonna go back through.
Yeah, I just need to look at the pile.
Is everybody
What
good
is
on their
left?
attunement?
I guess
don't-
Whimsy would take the amulet of health if no one is taking it,
Okay,
because he's got space for it.
gotcha.
I thought that got picked up.
No,
Oh
I
no,
didn't
that
do
was
it.
the earlier. Okay, that was the one that was tested. I was like, I remember reading that earlier.
Does anybody need disguise kit? No, we've already gone past that. Never mind. We didn't take the barrels back.
Oh well, wait. I was looking for an instrument, and it's because it didn't start with an L. That's why I missed it.
DOS.
DOS.
Loot.
Yeah, I was-
Bards.
I missed it completely earlier because I was not expecting it to be in D's.
No worries. Okay, yeah, I guess I've attuned everything, so I think I'm good. I don't think I need anything else. Is there anything else I should grab, guys?
I
Wait, the
guess-
money. Do we want to take the money?
Where are you seeing?
Do we even need it?
It's down at the bottom.
Yeah.
You take it, girl.
I don't even. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take.
What does this loot instrument of the bards do? That feels like a hindrance. Am I reading this wrong?
No. Once you attune to it, you're
adds
good.
to your spells. I was
Yeah,
reading it as
it's-
like you could only cast a spell once per day.
Yeah, you have a series of spells: fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, animal friendship, protection from poison, protection from energy. That you can cast all of those once. So hell yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
I need to drop an attunement thing then.
Okay.
God, Whimsy can jump so fucking far.
Did you take the boots of striding and springing?
Yeah, and he, as a thief rogue, can use his dexterity instead of his strength, so he can jump 30 feet, but
Boing,
Nice.
boing.
that's good enough. Oh, he's gonna take those ball bearings too. Why not? I don't know how we missed those.
I'll take the goggles of night if no one else is gonna.
Don't need
Yeah.
them.
Don't need them.
Yeah, well, they double your dark vision, so
I mean, if your dark vision is only 60.
Should we take a climber's kit? I was wondering, did somebody take a climber's kit already?
Whimsy's already good with climbing,
Yeah.
but so you can take it.
I'm good. I'm good. I can climb.
I'll just grab it just in case. And I think that'll be it for me. I don't think there's anything else I need right now.
How do I?
Okay, now I
Where's
need
the list?
to. Let's see.
And Gary, for the fun of it's going to take the robe of useful items. Because it's just a fun item.
Hey, Scott, is the flame tongue act as a normal sword attack?
Yeah.
Or do I need to have the short sword as well with it? Like if I just want to
What
attack
short
like
sword?
normally.
No, you would just swing with it like you would a normal sword.
Okay.
Okay, does someone else want a ring of protection then? If I'm going to attune to.
No, I've already got the protections for both of them.
Okay.
So, Ruby, you're not going to be able to have 2 swords and a shield equipped.
Yeah. I just really wanted the flame tongue.
Yeah, so you have to unequip. Yeah, you got it.
No, I got it. Yeah. I got it. No worries. I'm just trying to arrange everything appropriately. So I've got my crossbow, my flame tongue, and then my mutation is my primary attacks. Is that correct?
You got it. Yep.
Okay.
Cape of the Mount Bank really not an attunement?
Yeah.
Apparently not. Yeah.
Not complaining.
How we doing? Everybody pick these corpses clean.
I think so.
I think I've gotten everything.
Yes.
Would seem.
Did someone take the drift globe?
I think didn't Ruby take it?
Take the what?
Wait, no, I've got it. Do you want it?
No,
'Cause
I wanted somebody to take it.
Take the what? Sorry.
Drift globe.
Oh, gotcha.
I think I've got all the things I can.
I'd say that'll do.
Sure.
I would say though, yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
All right. So, among this loot that you found was your previous possessions. Did anybody not get their own gear back? Is anybody looking around going, that's my hat?
I don't think so.
Ruby, did you take the currency?
I took not all of it. I took a chunk of it. Some of it's still there. Somebody else took some of it.
Not Usha, Giri and Whimsy both took 2 platinum.
Yeah, I took some of the. I took like 3 platinum and then like 500 gold. So
There's a split currency 3 ways option. We could just.
Yeah, I guess because there's only 3 players online, so it won't go to the 4th that Nick's controlling.
It's all
Do
good.
it.
Whimsy
Why did
doesn't
I
need
get
cash.
4,500 of it?
I hit split currency 3
That's
ways.
what Giri got too. Oh, Giri is overloaded with gold.
Yeah,
How do
I am
I
overloaded
put
with
it
gold.
into the bag?
Yeah, I'm gonna take. So you can add 45.50 from Giri.
How do I just move all of my gold into the bag of holding?
Fun thing, you don't.
Why not?
How can I give my gold to critters to move it into the bag of holding?
Hang on.
I'm still overlating. I just wanted 550. So take.
Well, drop it then.
I
I
am
just wanted
dropping
to take a third of it.
You could use it as a breadcrumb trail on your way to the, just like
Sure, I'm slowly dropping
randomly throw
4,000
nickels as you go. Yeah.
4,000 gold coins into the sand as I start walking. Sure, let's do that.
Does anybody need a break before we continue on?
I could use one.
All right. Stream, we will be back shortly, and we'll wrap up the remainder of the loot distribution here, and then we'll get started. And we are back. All right. So, after spending an awful lot of time going through the loot that was recovered from the ship and the various unfortunate souls who did not fare nearly as well as our party in the crash, the party spends some time, presumably, attuning to the various items.
Indeed.
So, at least 3 hours have gone by. All the while, Abasi is walking the perimeter. He is testing the resonance of his staff in various directions. And what he has noticed is that there are some spires off in a distance, and clearly the resonance of his staff seems to be strongest when pointed in that direction. What would the group like to do?
I mean, I guess probably head to the spires, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to take you a while to get there. The better part of the rest of the day, you've crashed actually late day. It's taken you through the night. You woke up in the morning. Now, really, you're traveling in the remainder of the day after all the work that you've done to pull together the remains of the loot and then distribute it and attune to it. So as you travel across the shifting dunes and the great seas of burning sand, you crest a hill and see a long, narrow canyon of red stone flooded by sand. Nestled in the heart is a great stone obelisk, casting a long, ominous shadow in the late hours of the day. During travel to this point, Abasi has spoken about the vault's known history and what he has known about Neheb Kalat, but he also has claimed that when the vault was first built, it was covered in white marble, and this obelisk was capped in the purest gold, all which gleamed in the sun. But as you gaze at it now, you see only bare stones scarred by centuries of abuse from wind and sand, and it's impossible to know whether the tomb was robbed of its splendor by mortal hands or if it's been the work of the elements. Regardless, looking upon it gives you a certain feeling of dread. If the vault is real, then perhaps the evil within is also real. So let me switch a scene here for us. I need to move tokens onto scene for you, or is everybody able to see the actual scene there?
Our tokens aren't there.
We need tokens.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right.
Ah.
All right. One moment. So, despite any nerves and paranoia present among the party, the hard sand makes for a terrible bed. So, camping here doesn't really seem all that appealing. In the early morning hours before the sun chases away the evening chill, Abasi quietly wakes each of the members of the expedition. We've got little time before dawn, and there's much to do, he says, one after the next, until the camp is roused and in preparation. Before you actually pack up everything that you've now deposited around the front of this gated area, is anyone interested in doing any additional preparation, anything before you actually head into the vault?
I think just like even on the way here, I would have been like grilling Abasi for details about like what the past members of his order fought and like what the four generals were like.
So what Abasi knows is only fragments of what he considers to be myth and lore at this time. Most of the knowledge of his order is actually enshrined in the tomb itself, as are the most powerful members of the order at that time that fought Neheb Kalat and her generals directly. What is known is that Neheb Kalat was warped by the Zeal deluge, as were her generals. These were previous citizens of the surrounding area that became incredibly powerful with the infusion of zeal. So you might, some of them might have been Namasi, some of them might have been Ephigean, but very difficult to know. All that is known is that they were incredibly powerful single creatures that led armies on behalf of Neheb-Galat.
Okay. Would
Can
I
I
have
ask-
heard of the order? Sorry. Or would I have ever heard of the Eyes of the Ten?
No, virtually no one has, because their numbers have dwindled over the centuries to virtually none. They would have been thought of, centuries ago as perhaps a cult. Many people, even within the order, began to question the stories they were told, the purpose of the order, to the point where the faith in what was done 1,000 years ago has become very tenuous.
Kids these days.
Kids these days.
Scott, can I ask to retcon one thing?
Sure.
I thought that we had no time to rest at all here. But sounds like we're like resting for the night right before entering this tomb.
If you need to do something that requires a rest, feel free.
He
I
wants
would
the ring.
have taken the Ring of Spell Storing.
I got you. Go ahead and pull it over.
Okay, yeah, instead of the I take away the Ring of Featherfall.
That's totally fine. Yep.
Okay, let's find it up
So,
there.
can anyone put a spell in that, or just you?
I believe
attuned
anybody
to it.
can, right?
Don't you have to be attuned to it?
Let's see. Any creature can cast a spell of 1st through 5th level into the ring by touching the ring. But while wearing this ring, you can cast any spell. But I would use the stats of the caster.
So are we? So we're long resting here.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to do that would require a long rest, feel free.
Did you have something you wanted to cast into the ring?
Maybe. Do you? I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be a good thing to put in there. How many does it? How many does it hold?
It's 5 levels of spells.
Okay. Would you want like a prayer of healing?
Sure. This would be nice.
Maybe? Or like aid?
That's fine.
I don't know which.
Random question. Am I proficient in any weapon?
As a fighter, yeah.
Okay.
You've got them all.
Because I was trying to switch to the long sword instead of the short sword with my shield. So it would be a one-handed long sword. If that's okay. I think I've got it right. I think. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm good. I don't need to rest. If we need to rest, though, I will gladly rest, but I do not
We need to rest.
technically need to rest.
No,
Okay.
we need to rest.
That's fine.
I'll give your ring a prayer of healing.
Okay. So that's 2nd level, right?
I believe so.
Cool. I'll write that down. And then I would add to it some spells, I'm sure. Gonna pop in 3 chromatic orbs.
Sounds good.
Can I change my weapon mastery to include longsword?
Sure.
I don't know how to do that. Right
Just
now
remember
I have Trident. Well, right now I have Trident and Morningstar under my.
So, Nick, the spell storing gets 5 levels of spell, right? So,
Yep.
Chromatic Orb, you're putting 3 level 1 chromatic
Yep,
orbs?
3 level
Okay.
1 chromatic orbs and a prayer of healing.
That sounds good.
So Foundry doesn't actually automate the weapon masteries. At least it doesn't in version 12. I don't know if it does here. So, like, if you choose something,
We'll all be learning together.
yeah. Because what is longsword? Sap?
Snap. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be simple enough for Scott to just reduce the, or that's the disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And
Are you gonna?
disadvantage on their next attack roll before the start of your next turn. And then Nick, right? For dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if I'm reading it correctly, I can have 2.
You have 2.
Okay, so I will do Nick and Sap. So those are the 2 weapons I have.
Awesome. Everybody good?
Yep.
All right. So, in the early hours of the morning, the party proceeds down into what is really an alcove between what looks to be 2 smaller obelisks. And you find yourselves in the entranceway of what is clearly some sort of edifice. And I will move everyone there.
Edifice, you say?
Oh my! Oh, that's
So you
pretty.
find yourself in a narrow valley of stone that should have been flooded with sand centuries ago. A white stone edifice awaits you, its facade framed on all sides by cliffs of red stone into which it is carved. Great monolithic statues of muscled guards stand on either side of the entranceway, keeping a timeless vigil unbroken by the obvious battering they've received from centuries of wind and sand. A broad stone door embellished with the golden depiction of sun bars your way. Above it, a great golden disc glimmers in the morning light. Standing before the massive entranceway, Abasi wastes no time. The last remaining member of the Eyes of Aten begins speaking religious and arcane words of authority and divine right, and the symbol upon the door begins to gleam brightly as though the sun itself shone upon it. As if acted upon by some tremendous force, the door begins to part, revealing the passage beyond.
Oh,
So cool.
great! Love that. Okay, now what?
Let's
Hey.
go.
Good idea for me to stick in the back. So if you would like to go first because you're so big and strong, that would be so good.
Critter, are we going first?
All right, let's right. And I look over at Abasi. I'm like, we go in, right? Yeah.
We go in. There's no other way.
Just a second.
There must be another way.
Let's go. Critter's just gonna walk.
Yeah, Gary would just take a quick look at these statues on the side here before, just see if there's anything.
So the
I don't know,
statues,
I'm worried.
The statues are very clearly decorative. These are not
Okay.
effigies in hiding. They are very worn from weather and erosion. Surrounding them on all sides of that open courtyard are various urns, and some broken, some not. But beyond that, there's nothing that you discern about the statues that are particularly interesting beyond just their imposing presence.
Whimsy would go over and break an urn. Come
right.
back.
I'm going to need you to roll a 1 to 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're already inside, but yeah, sure. Go ahead and break something. That's fine.
Give me a second, because I got to find where the hell this is.
Perfect start.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. So inside the jar, you find natron salts used in food preservation and the creation of mummies. Despite their age, the salts appear to be in good condition and could be valuable if sold. So I'm
I'll
going
take them.
And let me drag those over to your. Let me know if this doesn't get added to you.
I don't see it.
In Whimsy's inventory, it told me that it added it. Let's see.
Natron. Oh, just salt. Yeah. Okay. I was looking for. Yep. Okay. I'm good.
Excellent.
Whimsy says it.
Stop. Why are you destroying things?
Because it's fun.
Was there really
This
a need
is
to
a
break something?
sacred place. What are you doing?
So as you enter the ancient hallway, the light of the entrance quickly fades away as you proceed further into the vault of a 10. The red stonework here is made of crimson-orange color by the countless sputtering red torches affixed to the walls, barely illuminating the hallways. Close inspection of the torches reveal that they are magical flames, ones that have likely been burning for centuries without dying. They give off no heat or smoke, giving the main hallway an unexpected chill. There are doorways lining the hall here, though lack of any signage or symbols make it impossible to know what waits within ahead of time.
Can we like send Abasi ahead with like his staff? Is it going to tell us where to go?
So Abasi is incredibly interested in moving into the vault, and he is happy.
He can go first. This is his room.
I'm afraid I really have no knowledge of the layout of the vault or what we should expect here, other than that this is the prison for Neheb Kalat. It was also the tomb for those brave members of my order
Don't do
who
it.
sacrificed
Don't do it.
themselves.
No, don't touch it. No. I see you, Whimsy. Dang it, critter.
I did
Always
it.
left. Always left.
Oh, he's left.
I
So-
only did it because you said not to, Usha. Sorry.
Are you going in
Yeah,
the
that
room?
figure sucks.
Yeah, why not?
All right. The cramped room holds a trio of sarcophagi. Two of them rest against the walls at either end of on either side of the door, and the last stands against the far wall facing the door. In the corners, besides the standing sarcophagus, two jackal-headed statues holding silver khopesh stand guard over the dead. Each sarcophagus bears a highly detailed cover carved to represent the person interred within, and are otherwise decorated modestly. Mostly polished stone with small inlays of gold. Scattered around the room are old broken urns and a few not yet destroyed. Next to the wall is a withered corpse clad in ancient destroyed robes and armor, splayed out on the floor in a dried pool of blood. A rusted pry bar lays on the stone nearby.
Seems like instructions for how to get turned into leather.
Into that right there? Yeah. No, I don't want that. Can I like copy the inscription on the sarcophagi?
Sure.
Whimsy's already got his hand on the opposite door.
I would also like to check if this
Oh, lovely.
this leather guy down here, does he have like obvious sword cuts from the khopesh?
Why don't you give me a medicine check?
Yeah.
$15.
16.
The corpse appears to have been what's your 16? The corpse appears to have been gashed at least once by a heavy blade, which left them bleeding badly. It's hard to tell if they died on the spot or if they were able to drag themselves to this location before expiring.
Just gonna kind of back out of the room and close the door. Hey, don't break anything in there. Whimsy.
So Whimsy, you've moved across the hall.
Yep.
All right. So
No stone unturned.
the east room is very similar to the west. Next to the wall, sat against the wall is a withered corpse clad in ancient and destroyed robes and armor. Resting in its lap are old blood-stained parchments written in various languages and dialects that don't immediately make sense.
Sweet. Yeah, he's backing out. Looks dusty.
I advanced forward. Usha advanced forward and stopped when she saw a corpse splayed out in front of her in the walkway. Well, I found another one. It seems there have been multiple. This just looks like very similar to the one I saw in that room you opened, Critter.
Indeed, this corpse is just as desiccated as the others that you've seen. Clearly, this is not recent dead.
Abasi, are these the garb of your order?
Yeah, you can actually determine that just by yourself. You can see the symbols that are on Abasi's robes are essentially the same as some of the cloth fragments that you see. But Abasi confirms these look to be his predecessors.
Why were you guys trying to steal from here?
We definitely were not trying to steal from here. If there was a violent end to these individuals, it was not because they were here doing anything other than ensuring the sanctity of the trap for Neheb Kalat.
So are you saying that they died sealing the trap? Possibly?
Or shortly thereafter. That was one of the great sacrifices members of my order made, was to stay behind and to sacrifice themselves as guardians of the prison.
So do you think that the corpses here are those guardians that sacrifice themselves based on the history that you have of this place?
So Abasi takes some time to actually go and investigate this particular corpse in the hallway. This was clearly one of my order, and they met a violent end. That
So
end
possibly not a sacrificial end, but a violent end.
Correct.
Did they choose willingly to be the ones sacrificed, or?
That is my understanding. Everything that we know of the final days of Neheb Kalat, not only did it require fighting her to near death, but she was impossible to kill. She had to be contained, but that could only happen by locking her away, sealing the tomb, and leaving guardians behind. The very greatest of our order volunteered for that service, and I suspect who we're seeing now are members that stayed behind.
Is there? Oh,
Can I look and see if this corpse has the same slash cuts?
You sure can. You want to do medicine, investigation? What works for you?
Yeah, they're the same.
Go ahead.
Nice.
So you don't really learn anything more from this body than you did from the last. It's fairly obvious that there was a wound, but you have no idea what would have made the wound, or if that violent end occurred here, or if it was somewhere else.
And on door.
And another door gets opened. All right, so the western door opens to a long, broad chamber that's dimly lit and lined with cots of simple construction, with little care given to comfort of whoever uses them. Almost every cot bears the desiccated corpse of an unidentified humanoid. The far wall is lined with more urns and jars similar to those found at the entrance. Their faded labels bearing archaic script identifying the contents. It's likely they were meant to be used in magic rituals or alchemic endeavors.
Sick. Whimsy is satisfied that it's more of the same.
I want to go look at the jars.
just the jars, or searching the room, or what would you like to do?
Starting with the jars, I want to see if there's like any indication of what's in them.
So it looks like they were previously labeled with some sort of parchment and adhesive, but that parchment has long since faded and the adhesive for most has failed. At this point, you would have to open jars to figure it out.
Are there any statues in this room?
There are no statues in this room. This is purely, it looks to be a very simple, almost barracks-like setup with cots and various people in repose who met their end here.
Smash him up.
Can I open a jar? The farthest left.
You sure can. You want to roll me a d20?
Sure.
$19. Well, you're going to have to roll initiative. An angry scorpion emerges from the jar.
Amazing.
How big is the scorpion?
This is not large.
Okay. So are we all rolling initiative from the doorway?
I have a settings question. Every time I roll, I'm getting 2 dice. Is there?
Yeah, I think you just have to, if you go into your configuration, just the DD dice one, turn that to do not render, and that'll only give you the dice so nice.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I've got to start a combat, don't I? Before all this. Oh, it already started. Good.
And Whimsy is going to point at Astra and just do a little.
I am not Astra.
Or not, it says Astra in the thing.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why I am labeled as Astra, but I
because that was the placeholder name that I had made for. But is inviting you to swap initiative with him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I can't see anyone else's initiatives.
Mine was 19. Yours was a 4.
Yeah.
Sad, shitty little 4.
I'll swap. Someone built this character with terrible decks.
You're a bard paladin. You don't need dicks. It's fine.
You kind of need it.
Not really.
A little bit. Whatever. It's fine.
All right. Everybody good, or are we swapping initiative for anybody?
Why am I going again?
Yeah, Critter and Whimsy are swapping.
Yeah.
Critter and Whimsy.
I can't see anybody else's initiative.
I can see yours, and that's the only other initiative I can see.
All right, Nick, I just assume I just switch numbers here.
Yeah, you just change the members.
All right, that's good.
There's
Now
everyone.
I can see everybody. Okay.
Okay. All right, Usha, you're up.
I don't think it actually switched.
No? I've got Usha at 24
Mhm.
and is up, and Whimsy. So,
Critter should be next, because Critter and Whimsy are swapping.
so initially it was 4 and 19, right? For the
Yeah.
two? And
Yep,
who
Critter
who
with
should
4,
be what?
Whimsy with 19.
Critter
So
will
Critter
have
should be
the
19.
19.
Critter should be 19. Got it. I think it actually was switched. So 19 and
There we go.
Whimsy 4.
sorry, this is going to be the clumsiness of my trying to run this in Foundry.
You're
It's
good.
all
You're doing
good.
great. This is going great so far.
I get to learn how to play a bard
That's right.
paladin. So
Okay.
All right,
So I can go. Yes.
you sure can.
That Usha's just gonna draw her sword, step right up to this after seeing it spawn.
Oh.
Attacked it.
Ruby, something happened with your audio.
Yeah, we're losing you either.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, we can.
Now we
Okay,
can.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so I attacked. Yes, did that hit?
I think I don't see it actually coming through.
18 to hit.
Well, 18 certainly hits.
What I'm thinking, Scott, is your MIDI QOL settings are not set up for automation, so
That could be.
Yeah,
it's
That's
what's
'cause
going to be
I'm-
the old school click to,
Alright.
to
Yeah, hit the
roll
18.
and
We can
click
do-
damage.
So what's your damage?
10. Because
And
I see
it's-
everything like clicking for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's offering me to do it, so I was gonna go ahead.
And it's dead. It was just a scorpion, so
Yeah,
not really that big.
nice. Combat over.
Combat over.
And you
Critter.
thought the first combat was going to kill us, Scott.
Critter, you good?
Yeah. Was there anything else in the jar? Or was it just a scorpion?
Just a scorpion in that jar. If you want to keep cracking
Right.
open jars, feel free.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh.
How long has that thing been sealed in there? Huh.
We keep opening every door we come across.
But we have to figure out how to seal her up, so we need information.
That's fair, but I don't like the look of that in the middle of there.
I want to look at the
Well,
bodies.
I'm already looking at it.
Lovely.
You've
Just-
cracked open the next room on the east side.
Sure have.
I should know this by now. All right, give me 2 seconds here. All right, in the distant center of the room between the beds, a battered and broken man made of stone, an effigian, kneels on shattered legs, carved with all manner of magical symbols. His eyes glimmer faintly with light, and he hefts a battered weapon with his one working arm. Arrayed around this construct are the remnants of several other stone men, not unlike him, though he appears more elaborate than those scattered on the floor. In a strained voice, the guardian declares, "You will not have this one. I am last. You must go through me." Behind last, laid atop a single untouched cot, is a sleeping figure clad in robes and armor like the rest. Unlike the other, her equipment has not fallen into decay and rust with the passage of time. She appears to be a bald woman in her early 20s, uninjured and seemingly asleep.
Well, I mean, we've got to get some information here, right?
That's fair. Though I'm guessing we have to get rid of this one unless, I mean, he's kind of handicapped, right?
Oh, how? What? How? Because he's...
All right, I guess we're going to this room now.
Hi, Lost. I'm Whimsy. We both have names that are other things.
Oh,
What
so do I.
is a whimsy?
Whimsy.
No, I think he wants to know what your name means.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. I just said my name, so it's like perks up,
Huh.
Well, what does your name mean?
I am last. I was the first. Now I am last.
I am whimsical. I open doors. I smash jars.
That's great, Whimsy. Why don't you ask it if it's a protecting or trying to stop things from leaving this tomb?
Wait, who's she? Bald
She-
chick.
She is who I protect,
Why?
because I am last.
Are
Who
you
is
a
she?
guardian?
I am here to guard.
What was Obasa's order?
The eyes.
Eyes of a 10.
Are you an Eyes of a 10?
That name meant something. Now I am just last.
Meaning like you're the last one of your kind, or like the last guarding this area?
Look around. There are no others.
Abasi. Show him.
Yeah, hey, Abasi, you want to come in here and talk to this guy?
There might be another.
So Abasi is taken aback by the sight of last. Give me one moment.
I want to go up and poke him.
think you're actually second to last. We can call you penultimate.
That's
Why
not as catchy of a
penultimate?
name.
This is Abasi. I believe that this is one of the guardians that were left behind, but it's been here so long, it clearly no longer understands what it was meant to do other than protect.
Can we put it back together?
Is it? But so who is that? It's guarding. I point at the woman in front of it.
How do you want to attempt to find out?
All right.
Abasi,
Can I go walk up next to him?
As you
Whimsy
approach,
steps
he's clearly
Maybe not.
readying his weapon.
He's doing something. I'll wait.
are you guarding
not.
that one? And Usha's going to point back at the one that still seems to be sleeping or is in like a state of stasis.
Are we talking about this one? Or
That's what I
this
thought.
one?
No,
I thought
the one
it
in the
was-
upper right corner.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought we were talking about this thing.
Nope.
Okay.
That one, right?
You will
she
not
too
have
is
her.
Fijian, or is she humanoid?
She looks humanoid. You can't. She's definitely not effigian.
Okay.
Can I can I go look at the other corners here? Because there's like a little spot in each corner. Can I go look at the other corner?
Yeah, in the upper kind of northwest corner, there's just a statue, no different than any of the others. Nothing particularly interesting about it. You want to roll an investigation check? See if you can learn more.
Yeah.
Scott, can you get the stream camera to move over to where we are?
I can try.
I did that.
Lost.
Sorry.
We
Did you
don't.
roll?
We don't want to take her. We just want to talk to her.
Who
Could
are
we?
you to talk to her?
I'm Whimsy. I am here to seal away the evil of Nahajahava.
That was
Okay.
very, very Army of Darkness of you.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Shoot, I was even going to
I
ask. a
don't
serious
recognize
question.
that name,
Nebuchadnezzar.
nor that.
Nebsalat? Is that what you're trying to say?
Abasi chimes in, Neheb Kalat.
Gesundheit.
So, with the appropriate pronunciation of the name, Last seems to have some recognition behind his eyes.
Nebkalat.
The Hebkalat.
Write it down.
I've written it down.
wasn't
Misspelled it.
spelled. Yeah,
It's
it
not been
was
spelled correctly.
poorly written earlier.
The Hebkalat.
Oh, statue,
So-
but statue guy recognizes the name.
He definitely recognizes the name.
Do you fight for Neheb-Kalat? Or do you fight
I
to
only
stop?
guard. I only protect.
Okay, what is the name of the one you protect?
She is. She.
Well,
I do not know.
How long have you been protecting?
I cannot count the passing of the sun.
If we wish to speak to them, would you stop us?
I would stop you from getting anywhere near her.
What compels you to protect them? Other than the last order you were given, is there anything else compelling you to protect them?
It is what I do. I don't have another purpose.
So your sole purpose last. Your sole purpose is to protect the one, and Usha just, her weapon's sheathed, and she just points to the one in the far corner. Your purpose is to protect that one,
That is she that I protect.
and you do not know this she's name.
I did. I do not anymore.
Is she sleeping?
She is sleeping.
Is it easier to protect her while she sleeps, or would it be better if she woke?
I haven't needed to protect her anywhere but here.
Have you thwarted many?
A great many.
Did you thwart them across the room, across the way?
I don't remember.
You should go check.
If you can see, I am not to leave this post.
Abasi, does the one in the corner have the ornaments and armaments of the ones you said were sacrificed or placed here to seal? Do you remember you mentioning that like there was a sacrifice of your order to keep this place sealed with?
Yeah, this is the first real. Given that her robes have not actually deteriorated, it's the first clear vision of these robes that you've seen, and they are very clearly robes of the Order of a 10.
So this is an Order of a 10 robes, 100%.
The robes. Yeah.
That she wears.
Correct.
So Abasi, should we leave this where it is? Or would it be better to awaken this individual? Like,
I would love to speak with another member of my order.
Right, but based on whose tomb this is and what this could be, she could be sealed for a reason, right? So would it be appropriate to indulge the curiosity of speaking with them, or would it be better to leave them?
This room is not a room of sealing. This is not one of the prison chambers.
Mm-hmm.
If she is here, she was here as one of the members who were guarding the prison.
Okay, so should I challenge the last one to seek her? Because he is not going to let us move forward. And I mean, I'm pretty sure I could move around him, but...
Abasi. Abasi.
Yes?
Could you not dap him up in the old handshake of your people?
I could speak with him. And so
Verbal dap.
Be careful. And
Abasi cautiously moves forward and last sees the robes that Abasi wears, and there is assuredly recognition on his face, and he does not appear to be taking a threatening stance when Abasi gets near. Last, I am Abasi of the Eye of a 10. Tell me of your mission here. And Last responds, as I've said, I guard, I protect. Would it not be better for us to hear from your sleeper themselves? At this point, I think we need someone else to get engaged and potentially persuade.
Gary's got an idea.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Gary?
She's going to go back into this chamber and see if she can adorn herself with some of the old clothing of one of these folks.
It's really clever.
Okay. Most of the clothing and cloth that you pick up falls to tatters the minute you raise it. In order to cobble together something that looks like a robe, you really have to find pieces from multiple bodies, and you've got a bit of a shoulder piece here. You find the remnants of a cloak, the hood, and you try to cobble all of that together. That does take you some time to do. How much time do you want to spend attempting to put this together?
10 minutes while the others are doing their thing.
Okay. Your 10 minutes have yielded what looks to be an incredibly worn and tattered piece of clothing, more something that a beggar would wear than certainly one of the heroes of the Eyes of a 10.
And she comes in with full confidence, though. Ah, hail and well met, last. I am one of the eyes of 8 and 2.
So at this, Abasi is a little bit taken aback that this is effectively stolen valor from Abasi's viewpoint, but he understands
Just go with it.
the purpose. Okay, if you're attempting to deceive the last, feel free. Give me a roll.
Oh, well, she's really good at deception.
Can I help a little bit with trying to persuade last too?
Sure. You're gonna. How are you intending to help?
You're okay. So like your whole job is guarding, right? But you're not the last one anymore. Like, see, like your order's still alive. There are other. You can be relieved of your post for a second. You know.
I just woke up from a long nap.
I'm not pointing at Kiri. I am talking about Abasi here.
That's good. Yeah, definitely a bossy, not Kiri.
We are the same.
Differentiate myself from Kiri over there.
So he seems strangely swayed. At least he's no longer at a state of readiness. His weapons have gone down by his side, and he seems willing to let you at least get closer. What was just rolled? Sorry.
Persuasion. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm actually not seeing rolls come up in the chat, so
Oh,
I don't know why.
Oh dear.
They're all secret from you.
I was gonna say, Abasi, you could let him know that we're here protecting you, just like he guards that one. We're here to guard you and assist you in your journey, and we are no threat to him, as we just protect you.
Are you allies?
Was that last or Abasi asking?
That was last. Sorry, not.
Yes.
No, yeah, I would say
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are allies here, assisting
We serve.
to.
Can you wake this one?
Sure.
I can
Abasi-
try.
Right? Yeah.
He seems to
Critter and
now be
Abasi.
willing to let you get closer.
Okay.
Critter, Abasi, I want to go over there, and we'll stay over here just in case anything happens.
Closer to the one in the corner or closer to him?
The one in the corner, I was thinking. We'll stay
Yeah.
back here by the door, and y'all can see if y'all can awaken that one. And we'll stay over here, though, just in case.
Wanna go have a look?
Last is still
Great.
ensuring that you no longer, or that you don't actually touch her in any way. That's the glare is pretty obvious.
Very prominent, like, glare at your back right now.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
so Giri's just looking, studying as much as possible, trying to take in all the details here, seeing if she can glean anything.
What particular way might you actually be investigating? Arcana, medicine, religion.
I guess history? Is there any chance for history? With what I've heard from
Sure.
the-
Go ahead and
the
give me
two
a
of
history
these.
check.
All right, it's the
Yeah,
only
I
thing
mean,
I'm good at.
this is really history that's been lost, so it's going to have to be a pretty
Fair.
high DC. I'm afraid your knowledge of history really doesn't give you any indication of how or why this particular individual is asleep and preserved the way that they are.
Mhm.
And medicine,
be done.
I guess. Can I? No. Let's go with Arcana. Can I look and see if there's like runes or something written around, or like
Sure.
an amulet or something?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I'm doing great.
I'm
guys.
afraid there's really not much that your general knowledge of magic, other than the fact that this particular person seems to be greatly adorned with symbols, and They appear to have some jewelry that looks to be radiating some magical essence, but nothing that would give you any indication as to how any of that works.
Okay, let's take a couple of minutes here, and Gary's going to start the ritual casting of detect magic.
All right, that'll take you 11 minutes, right?
Okay, so
Aye.
Abasi, does the staff that you hold, the one that led us here, is it giving any indication of, or do you know if it has any other abilities to assist in awakening other individuals of your order that were down here? You
It's
said
never
it guided you.
It's never been told to me to have a function like that. And Abasi, just to be sure, comes over to the sleeper and brings the staff close, which definitely brings the attention of last. But there's no effect. There doesn't seem to be an effect from the staff.
Interesting. Last, I'm unsure if we would be able to assist in waking her without touching her, as this time it does not look like anything known. We have no knowledge of how to awake her or what is keeping her in the state.
When Abasi had the staff close, could I, using mimicry, could I like repeat what he said to open the temple thing?
Sure. You basically want to repeat the ritual that opened the tomb in the first place?
Yeah.
Sure. You could ask Abasi to do it, but if you want to do it as well, that's fine.
Critter just sort of starts like chanting under their breath, just like
no effect, unfortunately.
Usha's gonna kind of motion to Last and be like, Last, was there anything specific that I know you might not be able to recall, but if you could think back, did they do anything with the jars or anything in this room before they slept or stopped moving?
Yes.
What?
In this room is the awakening.
Do you recall where? Could you point for me to assist in finding it in here, to assist in the awakening of the one you protect?
He's very clearly confused, searching for memory. It has left him long ago, and he's grasping for any wisp of it, and he simply shrugs and says, I'm sorry, I have no more information than that.
Are you okay if we search exclusively in this room around them as well as everywhere to find an awakening for them? As you've mentioned, you want to awake them. So just want to check.
You are allies. If you can help, you are welcome.
Cool. And then Usha's going to start slowly investigating to see if she can find anything like over here in this corner. And then
give me
over
an
to
investigation
this
check.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Investigate. I'm not very investigative. This is going to kind of suck. Sorry, guys. It's not very good.
What's your total? Because I'm not seeing them in the chat.
15.
15. With a 15, you start rooting through some of what appear to be some foot lockers at the ends of these beds.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the urns. You're a little bit hesitant to open urns given you had a scorpion jump out of the last one. But you do come across some parchments that look to be bound in vellum and look to be somewhat important. They've also strangely not deteriorated.
Interesting. Do I recognize the language upon the parchment?
This would be an old tongue for sure. I don't know what everybody speaks here.
I know I have common and probably Zeal.
It is assuredly not common.
Well, if you need some translating, you just give me some time.
Great. Yeah. Or Abasi, if you both want to look at it and see this, it's not been worn by time. You've told us this place has been here long time, so could be helpful to awaken that one. And Usha's gonna move to pass over that information and then continue her search on the other side of the room.
So by this point, Giri's ritual casting of Detect Magic would have completed. Very clearly, Last is a magical creature. This is not a normal Ephigean. There is something about Last that is inherently magic. There's also a powerful magical effect coming from the woman, blending both necromancy and transmutation. Without knowing more about the magic itself, there's no way to tell exactly what's at play, but she is emanating powerful magic.
Those papers that Usha found magic?
The papers themselves are not magic. And there's nothing else in this room that's also pinging with your detect magic.
All right.
Aside from what your own carrying, right? The magical items you're carrying.
She pivots to comprehend language, ritual cast.
All right, and we wait another 11 minutes. Meanwhile, Usha is searching the remainder of the room. Give me another investigation check, if you would.
I'm going to search that side and this side so you can talk and understand me. I'm going to turn my mic on. Like
yeah, that's a good
person.
One.
Yeah.
Ruby, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, with a roll of a 6, and I assume that's a 5. I can't see the roll.
Yeah, it was a 5. Yeah, I'm a
you don't
one on that.
find anything else of interest. There's lots of, again, tattered clothing. Most of the foot lockers were used to store clothing, and so you're finding some rats. There's an awful lot of small beetles.
Can I pull Whimsy in to help me loot through everything if I feel like I've definitely missed something possibly? I feel like he might be interested in looking at lockers as well.
I mean, I can smash him as good as anyone.
Not smash.
Are we opening urns?
Yeah, Whimsy's smashing on.
Gently. Not breaking.
Give me a D20, Nick.
Lucky 13. That's from Whimsy, not from Giri.
13. So in that jar, you find preserved organs of an unknown creature. They're in surprisingly good condition despite their age.
And Whimsy would
like to take the organs?
Whimsy would bring the organs over toward the sleeper to see if they
see if they match,
to see if it does something. Nice.
He doesn't know.
Nice.
There's no effect of the proximity of old organs on the sleeper.
Oh God.
He'll leave the organs as they were.
All right.
Lord
there are a number of broken jars there, but there's at least 3 more that are not broken.
Smash another one.
All right. Smashing another one. In this container, you find it is stuffed with saffron spice. This much saffron could be worth a fortune if it's not stale, but the chances are time and decay have robbed it of any value at this point.
A chef that might like this.
We've heard tell.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can I want to ask Last, because you said they're missing their legs.
Last is indeed missing legs. Yes.
Do you know what happened? Do you know how you lost those?
I am incomplete, but I served.
Did you start out that way?
I am less than I once was.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look at you?
You may.
Can I look and see, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a cut on an Ephigean, but is there evidence of how his legs were broken off?
No, nothing obvious. I mean, very clearly he has been through a lot of battles, so it's difficult to know, what you would consider scars and chipped across his stone construct are what caused him to lose limbs, or if it was something else altogether. Completely unknown as to whether this was through physical or magical damage. So it's clear that the fact that he cannot move is troubling him. He would like to be closer to the sleeper that he's guarding while all of this activity is happening, but he can't. At best, he can turn his head, he can raise his one arm, but he can't let go of the quarterstaff weapon that he's holding because it's clearly part of his original form.
Can we?
But he's not like attached to the ground, right?
No, he's not attached to the ground, but he has no legs to move.
Could we like help him move closer if he wanted to be closer?
He's quite a large effigian, so you'd have to be quite strong. He's probably in the neighborhood of 500 to 600 pounds of stone.
Could we both move him?
Sure. Can we try?
Okay. We're both. I mean, I'm pretty strong. And I'm pretty sure Critter is strong. So
Nice.
You're looking to move him. Tell me where you're looking to move him to.
He said he wanted, he wants to be closer. Can we move him?
I didn't say it, but it's clear that he's agitated, that he can't really see. He doesn't have a good view of his, the sleeper that he's guarding because of the direction he's
turn
facing.
him to face her?
Or can we put him on the bed where Abasi is? That's like right next to the sleeper.
I think he would not like to be laying down. He wants to be able.
No, but like sitting up, like just.
So you're gonna lift 800 pounds of stone up onto a bed?
Can we just turn him to face her first?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Nick and Foundry, how do I rotate a token?
I want to see if he reacts.
If it's not locked, if you hold shift on it, then and use your little wheel or control on the wheel.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
So you want him facing the sleeper?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yes. All right. I think the ritual casting of comprehend languages has now completed. And that was Giri, right, who was casting that?
Yeah.
So Giri is able to now read the leaves of paper that are bound. And it is very clearly instructions for not only how to preserve someone in a sleep state, but also how to wake them. So
does it say why someone would do this?
It does not. So the Abasi's assumption, as you relay this, I assume you're relaying this to the rest of the party?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Abasi's assumption is that some members of the order were put to sleep and were effectively preserved for Neheb-Kalat's reawakening.
Oh. I
Those-
think we might have an ally.
That's what's happening right now, right? Like that's why your whole stick went off and everything.
That seems to be. Yeah, we knew that the prison wouldn't hold Neheb-Kalat forever. And so these guardians were left behind to make sure that they could reinforce the prison when the time came. But it seems that something has slaughtered those who remained, with the exception of this one woman.
Could it be that something is no longer asleep? Didn't you mention it wasn't just the queen, but there were others forced to sleep?
The four generals.
There are
Right.
4 dread generals. Yes.
So there's a possibility that could have been what killed these and injured lost.
It is quite possible.
Should we do the thing and wake her?
Yeah.
I would say so, but last, shall we wake this being? We seem to have found the instructions to wake the one you guard.
If you can wake her, you should wake her. She is hope.
Ah, finally her name.
I don't think that's her name.
Too late.
So
But
in
your name's
reading
last.
in reading about the ritual requirements in order to actually wake her, what is required are 3 items. So you will need a block of incense,
Okay.
restorative ointment,
Okay.
and Nephron salt.
But one of 3.
Oh, wait, we do have one of 3. That's right, we do have one of 3. Okay.
I'm gonna go open the rest of the jars.
I believe there are 2 remaining in this room. Is that correct?
Usha's gonna go over to the next room and start opening jars based on what was just told to Usha. She's
Geary and Whimsy are hanging out,
stopped on the
letting-
scorpion and
letting these
just
two
gonna,
do the work.
All right.
Oh.
So
Can
where?
you
What jars are
believe
we
the
opening
scorpion?
where?
I'm opening the 2 left in this chamber.
Okay. Give me a D20.
Yeah, Whimsy would come over here with you.
I can't move. I'm stuck with a scorpion on top of me.
I got
All
a
right. Give me a
6.
second. A
Use the
6.
arrow keys.
So this container holds the remnants of numerous highly detailed insects carved out of red sandstone. Sadly, most of them are broken. Maybe
Ah.
one survived.
It's the primordial blockster.
Very carefully take the one surviving.
Well, we don't know. So give me an intelligence investigation
Oh.
check.
Good.
Oh dear. Oh
I'm
dear.
so good at those.
It's just a baby.
I can give you a
18.
18 is actually the DC for this. So well done. Okay, so what you have found is a scarab of protection. So I'm
Ooh.
going to, I think actually, because I've got that little module going. So now in theory, you can pick that up. You could leave it behind. But it's yours to do with what you want. And you are also cracking open the last of the urns in this room.
Yep.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you
Bless
again.
you.
All right, I need another D20. $16. This container holds 500 gold pieces worth of glittering raw and cut gemstones of various colors and types.
Oh wait, you have the bag of holding. I don't even have to worry about it.
I do. Are there any that like appear that they would be useful as spell components?
They look like beautiful, valuable, but totally ordinary gemstones. And I would say if you just want to add 500 gold to yours or distribute them or whatever you want to do. And then we've got Whimsy over on the other side.
It's actually me.
Fusha.
Oh, we got
Yeah, we're
Usha
both
on
over
the other
there.
side.
We're both over here. We were gonna
Excellent.
see what other jars were available and look around this room to see if we can find those components that we were told.
Sure.
were
So
needed.
there are 2 more urns here that look to be sealed enough that they would still have their contents intact.
Okay.
1 and 1.
Yep.
Go ahead
one
and,
one.
yeah, give me some rolls.
Another 13.
13, not surprisingly, this is a jar of organs.
We've got another
Unknown
14
creature.
going.
And 14, ooh, you got a container that holds a badly damaged brain, likely removed in pieces from a body during the mummification process.
Lots
Whimsy.
of organs.
Look at the brain. Can you believe that that's what's supposed to be in your head?
Wait, is that not what's in your head?
Nah, man.
Clearly.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the other
Going
rooms.
Back.
Just following him. Post that one. And how many jars are available in this one?
Okay, so you're headed back to the first rooms there?
First westerly room.
Okay. So here you're doing an investigation of the room?
Yeah, see if there's any more of these preserved
So-
jars.
This room does not have any jars that are actually still sealed. This is really a sarcophagus room.
Oh, can I go to the
wow.
front where he found those other jars that were sealed at the very front of here in the entranceway? Didn't you say there were multiple sealed jars in the entrance?
There are still some sealed jars outside. Yep, back in the entrance.
How many?
Whimsy would
Sorry, go ahead.
Give me a D4.
Okay.
And while Usha's doing that, Whimsy's in here looking specifically for the oil. Because he thinks maybe, sarcophagus oil. Maybe
Give me
not.
an investigation check, Nick, if you would.
Yeah, I sent the wrong person.
Well, you don't
4.
find any oil. You don't even see anything particularly moist or greasy in this room that would give you a sense of oil. So no, sorry, no oil.
What about in this room?
I rolled a 2, by the way.
You rolled a 2. So there are 2 jars out there that are available for opening.
Okay, I'm going to open one at a time. I got a 1.
A
salt.
1. You have found more salt. So I'm going to add that to your inventory.
Okay,
Should be there now.
cool. And then I'm going to open the last one. And that's a 12. Have we had a 12 yet?
12. You have not.
Okay.
What you have found is rotten slime. This container holds a horrible rotting slime. You suspect that long ago the seal failed, allowing what little moisture existed in this place to rot the contents away. The smell quickly fills the area, causing anything within 20 feet of the jar to retch until it is closed.
I immediately close the jar.
I think that's wise.
Yeah, I'm going to close the jar, put it back down, and go back to wherever Whimsy is and find him amongst these skeletons.
All right, so Whimsy, you are in a room. Hang on, I got to find
First east.
this. Yes, indeed. So there are actually no jars in this room. This is another sarcophagus room. So there's nothing but broken urns in here. Yeah.
What are we looking for again? It was incense,
Places.
right?
Rusted and oil.
Oil.
Incense and oil.
Okay. Can I do an investigation in these sarcophagus rooms to see if I see any like half-used incense or partial incense?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, I'm not very good at that. 16.
You do a pretty thorough investigation and you do not see what you seek. You're pretty confident that you've turned the room upside down and you have found everything of interest there.
Okay, can I do it for this other room too?
Sure.
And Scott, can you say again what was the type of oil?
It is actually not an oil, it's a restorative ointment and a block of incense. Those are the 2 things you're missing.
Like I rolled a 13 this time for the left room or the other room.
So you do a pretty thorough investigation. It's a little bit harder in this room to really understand what's among all the many, many broken pieces of urns. But again, you're not finding anything of particular value.
Damn.
Is this like an actual urn here next to the dead body, or is that just a map drawing?
I'm sorry. You cut out just a little bit.
Sorry. Is this actually an urn based?
It is an open urn and it's empty.
Okay.
I think we might have to come back for her.
Yeah, probably. I think we probably gotta go find the rest of this stuff.
Bye, last.
Goodbye. Thank you
Hey.
for turning me.
We'll never forget you until we do.
Abasi, are you going to come with us or are you staying here?
Now I got to find Abasi.
He's over by the statue.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Abasi's coming as well.
Whimsy, you like opening doors. Wanna?
I'm so freaking good at it.
This will be the
The
heroic
best, my
experience
man.
I write about.
The best.
Open doors.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
You have found the dial of a 10. So stepping through the doorway, you find yourself standing atop a broad platform decorated with serpentine mosaic, identical to the one at the vault's entrance. A short set of stone steps leads down to a 40-foot wide circular platform suspended by heavy chains over a pit of an unknown depth. Above you in the interior of the great obelisk, a great obelisk is visible, and from its highest point, a glowing golden gem directs rays of sunlight down into the chamber. At the center of the room, the light is focused into a golden gem, where it sits affixed atop a much smaller obelisk. A light beam strikes the lower gem and casts a long ray of light on the floor. You can see that to the 9 o'clock position if you think of it as a clock. The light beam striking the lower gem is casting a long ray of light on the floor and walls, which illuminates one of several ornate inlaid mosaics which appear to depict various stages of the day. Abasi begins to pace around the center of the obelisk, a mixture of surprise and reverence playing on his features. Having only ever read of the dial in damaged, incomplete texts, the man begins to examine it with a look of wonder and surprise. Leading from the central platform are 4 more landings, each marked with another mosaic: a crocodile-headed figure with an elaborate headdress, a red vulture flying under the sun, a jackal-headed figure on a shield, and a scorpion walking across a crescent moon.
Well, this place is gorgeously.
Do you think we shouldn't have killed the scorpion earlier?
No, I was still gonna squish it. Not gonna lie, I don't really like scorpions personally.
Just checking.
Lassie, do you understand how this works?
So Abasi spends long minutes examining the dial and its markings and how it works, and he concludes that they have even less time than he expected. The dial indicates that we only have about 24 hours remaining until the magical seal breaks and the Demon Queen is free. We must hurry.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, lucky we crashed, I guess.
Always left?
Sure.
Wait, are we doing left again? I was about to go up or right, but if you guys want to go left, we go left. I'm totally fine with that.
So does anybody need a break, by the way, before we head down into one of these?
Sure.
Might be a good time to take a break before we head further in, and we can go from there.
All right, very good. Stream, we will be back.
I just want to open another door now.
We are back. Okay, party. Where are we going?
Always left.
Crocodile, crocodile.
Is that what that is? Is that a crocodile? Really? You're standing over it. I can't see it.
Oh, here, let me open the door.
Oh, great. Lovely. Ah, crocodile, crocodile. Got it.
So as you pass into the hallway beyond the crocodile-headed mosaic, you begin to notice a dull hiss and a rumble of water flowing ahead. As you continue forward, you notice the air becoming more damp and the smell of plant life infests the area. Ancient urns rest against the walls, and old and tattered banners hang off the walls, faded beyond recognition. As you near the door at the end of the hallway, the roar of flowing water grows to its loudest point.
We are checking every urn.
Every urn we walk past, we're checking. How many are there again?
Give me a roll of d6. 3. There are 3 openable urns here.
1.
All right.
Here I was not picking water breathing because I was like, you know what? There's not going to be water. It's a tomb.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second here. Okay, what did we get on the first one? First roll.
7.
7. You have found medicinal salve. So this container holds a strange salve that smells sharply of medicinal oils. It appears to still be good despite its apparent age.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to hold on to that.
Does it seem like an ointment?
It is.
Give me a medicine, arcana check, identify spell. Give me something so that dig into it a
You
little
said
more.
medicine or arcana, right? I'm going to do medicine.
Can
For me. It was not very good. I tried.
So you don't really learn anything about it with your limited knowledge of medicine.
Can I hand it to somebody else to do it too?
Sure can.
I'm going to pass it to Critter, who's behind me.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Do I know what this is? Let's find out.
So again, medicine, arcana.
Nope.
No,
Some
you're
little
just
babies. I'll try it.
you're just
Oh
as
God!
baffled
Why?
about this as
Why
others.
would you say that, Nick? The memories will come back.
Yeah, Gary's going to try to see if there's anything arcane leaping out.
Okay.
We're just
go
handing
ahead.
this back.
Okay.
13.
13. There's really nothing about this that you recognize other than that it is medicinal in some way.
Whimsy, you want to give it one more go? Usha says as she walks towards Whimsy with the jar.
Not really. I think we should just hold on to it.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to it then. If you'll give it in my inventory, I guess, Scott, or if you already did that, great.
I did not because it is not yet identified, but you have a medicinal salve.
Okay. I might try again. In a
I
little
think
bit.
if I drag it over, it's going to show up as identified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then.
Sorry, you're cracking open more jars, or you stopping?
Well,
Oh,
Critter.
sorry. I forgot that we had more
Yeah.
jars rolled.
Rolled a 10.
A 10. This sealed container is filled with a volatile alchemical compound which reacts violently to the air the moment it is exposed and instantly explodes in a huge fiery plume. Every creature
Hooray.
within 10 feet of the jar must make a successful dexterity save.
Move back.
Ruby, we all saw you just try to lie there.
All right, whoever
love
in
that.
their heart of hearts with their own wants to live with their own ethical standards, roll a dexterity check, please.
Check. I thought you said save.
Oh, sorry, save. Save.
Okay.
You're right.
13.
13 saves.
I had a 15.
15 saves. Who's the 10?
No.
There's nobody with the 10.
Is this included? I don't know if it's automatically there. The aura protection.
She rolled a 10 plus a 13. I mean, Critter rolled a 10 plus a 13.
Oh, gotcha. I just saw a 10. But
That's
like I
where
said,
the 4 is coming from. Because
Okay.
you're
I'm not
dex
seeing
shit.
the rolls in
Yeah,
chat.
I didn't
so
know if it was
tell me what they are.
automatic going.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, you all saved. So no worries.
Did Abasi have to roll?
Was he within 10 feet?
I don't know.
He's back at
I
the
don't,
I
door.
don't know where he
I
is.
don't know where he is. I can't
He's
see the
back
guy.
at the door.
Oh, okay.
He's all the way back at the door. Yeah, he's fine.
He's
I
chill.
was like,
All
I was like 15 feet away. I just went and rolled it though, because
You were within 10 feet of me.
And then was there one more that we rolled? We rolled 3, 7, 10,
Yeah,
right?
3, so you could certainly open another if you
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to.
Well, we had 3
Well-
numbers rolled: 3, 7, and 10.
3 was for the number of jars.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you need to roll one if you want to roll
But-
for one of the others. Or
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Gary, do you want to roll a jar?
Fuck it. I love
a
it.
2.
Ooh.
That is again ancient saffron. So I'm gonna. Who's that? Whimsy. You want some saffron?
It's Geary, baby.
Geary.
Give her that saffron.
Geary, you got some saffron.
Oh, can I ask Bossy to maybe see if they can identify the slab I found?
Let me see if. I mean, he can certainly roll a medicine or an arcana check.
Whichever is
I
better.
want to see. He's got some spells as well. The ideal would be if he's got identify. He does not. So let's roll for him. Give me a second. I want to see what he's any good at.
Gapping.
Yeah. He's just going to be rolling arcana.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Nat 20.
Yay!
Well, stream, you heard it here first, so it's got to be what happened.
Oh, that's the best one yet.
Bum, 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 18. With an 18, it is revealed to be a restorative ointment.
Hey! Success!
Just so happens to be one of the second things you need for the ritual of awakening.
Now we just need the essence block. I mean, the incense.
Incense.
Block of incense.
Correct.
It's a block of essence, according to Usha.
Nope.
And nobody's got nobody picked up a priest's pack, did they?
Negative. Negative. I only have a tinker's tool set or a healer's kit and a climber's
A
kit
whole bunch of oil.
and a bunch of oil. Bunch of oil.
I found the water.
All right.
All right. So this room, I don't know if walls are really set up in here, but essentially around the edges of this room, there is a platform that you can walk across. The water appears to be some 20 feet deep or so. So if you go in the water, you're in the water. Is there everyone coming in, or are some people staying out?
I can hear the water.
I guess we're all coming in.
All right, so Abasi also comes in. So water floods this chamber from several grated openings around the room. The sounds of rushing water echo off the stone walls. As the water flows into the lower areas, it forms a turbulent pool that is cold and murky. The flow of water is constant, but the chamber does not completely fill, perhaps cycling out through physical or magical means. The doors close behind you and the water begins to rise. Torches attached high up on the walls burn with a powerful green flame, bathing the area in bright, verdant light as water-borne lotus flowers bob and float on the surface, perpetually blooming and lovely even without natural light. At the center of this chamber is a broad platform holding a sealed tomb with a white stone adorned with turquoise, gold, and silver. Noptic jars are carefully rested against it, accompanied by pots of vibrant flowers that defy their age with a lack of sunlight in here. Toward the rear of the chamber is a huge throne, and nestled between its two outlets noisily spilling water, a massive hulking form sits atop the throne, one hand toying with the hilt of his great sword. This figure is covered in a rough green hide and has long claws at the end of its fingertips and the head of a crocodile. Rising from his throne, Ansubek, the shadow beneath claims the greatsword in one hand and rolls his shoulders, preparing for battle. He speaks in a strange dialect of primordial Aquin and seems not to care whether the party can understand him or not. But what he says is, "Ah, mortals, I've not tasted living flesh in far too long. You foolish interlopers will make a fine meal." Roll for initiative.
What was that? Whimsy does not speak primordial.
There's no active encounter, so I can't roll for initiative yet. So
There's an active encounter.
there
You
we go.
sure can.
Now I can roll.
Ooh,
Great.
okay.
Very good. Do we have anybody swapping initiative?
Whimsy is going to point to Usha and like, you're up.
All right. Sounds good.
And is somebody sitting on top of Abasi?
Yeah, sorry.
I just couldn't find it.
He blends in with the
He
environs.
does. I don't know if there's like a way to like make him stand out more.
I don't know either. Okay, we've got our initiative.
So Whimsy will be 10 and Usha will be 20.
Give me 1 second to adjust that. Okay. So we have Usha is up.
Okay.
So this is water between you,
Yeah.
and the water is rising. It's not yet reached the level of the platforms, the stone platforms around the edges, but it's rising quickly.
Okay. Can I jump 10 feet? Like, is that possible to jump 10 or 15 feet?
You can certainly jump, sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I have
So-
35 feet of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. And then I want to jump 10. Well, first, as I have moved over here, can I look at this grate and see if there's a way to seal the water before I jump or to stop the water from coming in?
You are a good 10 feet or more away from the grate. So the best you could do is, visually you see it and you see that there's water pouring in through that grate, but you don't see any obvious mechanism.
Okay. And then could I use the last of my movement to leap to the center platform?
Can you do that with what you've got left?
Let's see.
What do you got left?
I've got 15 left. And I think it's 10 at a diagonal. Or something around 10 at a diagonal, maybe.
I think you're going to need
Looks like
15 to get there.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to plan to
You
use
have 10 left, right?
No, I used 20
You
to
have
move
20.
over here. Yeah, but I have 35 movement.
Because of being a flood touched.
Ooh.
She's not flood touched. She's
Or not
Zealoid.
flood touched, Zealoid.
Deloitte. Yeah.
You meant what I knew.
Oh, lovely. Now you're confusing my
If you've got the movement for the jump, feel free.
Okay, I'm going to jump over to the center platform. And I am going to bonus action light my sword and engulf it in flames and stand ready. I guess. My sword has been set ablaze.
Heck yeah.
Excellent.
And I believe that's all I can do at this time, because jumping is an action, right?
That's just movement.
It's just movement. So I just use my bonus action. Is this guy over here that I'm just trying to touch? That's who I'm fighting, right?
That is, in fact, Ansubek.
Okay. Can I fire my crossbow at him?
Sure.
Okay.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Pew.
Crocodile noises are such good spooky noises.
Womp womp.
Want
I'm
missed.
afraid you have missed.
Am I able to do 2 attacks though, right?
You get multiple
Yep.
attacks, yeah.
Try again. Fire another round.
And that also misses.
A 20 misses?
Oh, sorry. I can't see the chat. It just showed up as a 17 for me.
Sorry.
Sorry,
No.
you're just going to have to read out what the totals are.
So
A
yeah,
20 does in fact hit.
a 20
So
I was
hit.
now
gonna
how
say
can-
we're fucked.
I was gonna say we're screwed. It was a dirty 20, obviously. And then there's the damage, just a little bit. It's a 3 damage.
Pew.
Pew. Plink.
Pew.
So, all right, I guess I'm going to have to manually put damage in.
Yeah.
All right. He's super pissed now.
Scott, do you want to cycle in the initiative, like whose active turn it is? Because right now you've got it on a bossy.
So how do I do that?
Couple of ways. You can do it from the combat carousel up at the top, or from the combat tracker. We can only end our turn. We can't like cycle to other players' turns.
Okay.
If you go to the encounter tab,
I don't see where I set that person as active.
on the encounter tab, like the second one there, not the
Yep.
chat, but there's no like next turn or
It
button
says
down at the
and
bottom.
to combatant when I look at the attack order. Does that work?
We're just moving that forward?
yeah,
So it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
bossy, right? It should be.
Yeah, move it
should
back.
be
Yeah, there
Gary.
we go.
There.
Okay, I got it.
Once Usha's done. Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Okay. That was all I can do. So I'm standing ready with my flaming sword and shield after pinging him with a couple of crossbolts.
Excellent.
And that I think that's going to be the end of Usha's turn at this moment. She's definitely trying to draw his attention to her.
All right. Geary, you're up.
Gary's gonna slide 10 more, just to get a good view of this feller, and is going to just fire off a little mind sliver.
And you're going to have to read your rolls out to me.
He needs an intelligence saving throw.
Is that gonna make me do the roll, or is he doing the roll?
Good
That
question.
tried to make you.
No, it was I did the roll. So, do you see the save option in the chat?
Let me see. I do, yes. So
Okay, so it's an intelligence save.
I'm just trying to see how. Okay, there we go. Got it.
Oh, you big dumb fool!
It's very dumb.
Oh, that was Usha.
Oh, I rolled it for
You
Usha.
you must have had
Sorry.
her.
Okay,
You might
let
have had
try
me
again.
selected. I'm
I
not
mean, we
so
could
smarty.
keep one.
Yeah, I was going to say we can.
Not much
definitely-
better.
Not much better. All right, here's the damage. 7 points and slivered.
I thought it was 8. It looks like it's 8 points.
It's 7.
No.
It's 5 and 2.
I got a 6 and 2 on my screen for some reason.
That's his.
Oh, that's intelligence. I didn't see the damage. Never mind. That's my bad. I see it.
All right, and remind me what Sliver does.
Next save, we'll subtract 1d4. The effect is applied. I don't know if it's actually going to be automated. We'll see.
Got it.
And Gary's dead.
Geary is done. And Critter.
Oh boy. Okay. Are the walls such that Critter could climb up on them, or is it like smooth?
It's smooth and actually a little bit slimy, so climbing would be fairly difficult. And though there are kind of braziers for light, you could certainly cling to one. But there's no platform or ledge or anything above where you're already standing.
Alright, well, Gary's already backward. I guess I'm gonna jump across to the center as well.
All right.
I would like to. Is that... Sure, let's try it. Gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Very good.
That is my action. And just stand there at the ready, sword and shield, waiting.
So I'm hoping that applied the effect of mirror image. Otherwise, we may have to. It looks like it may have. But if
I can just remember to.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you see a button pop up in the chat from your perspective that says apply effect?
So it's in the chat. I've hit apply effect, but it didn't actually do anything. So I'm hoping I'm hoping it did something, and it just didn't confirm that it did.
Critter, you can confirm on your active effects in your sheet if there's something that says duplicate A, duplicate B, duplicate C.
I am not seeing them.
Then it did not. When I've done this before with the 2024 one, it hasn't been automated, so
I can just track the duplicate.
yeah.
We'll just keep track of it. That's good. All right, is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Excellent. All right, then we move on to Abasi. So Abasi,
Gonna solo this guy.
that's right.
One shot.
Let's see what Abasi's going to do. So Abasi is going to move over to the corner, and he really has no ranged attacks. So he's really going to sit back and see if he can help the party out as an opportunity comes along. So don't expect a lot of battle readiness out of a ranged attacker from him.
Cool.
Sorry.
That's fine.
All right. With that, Abasi is going to just sit and dodge. All right. Moving on. Whimsy.
All right. Whimsy has special boy boots that triple his jump distance.
Boing, boing.
And he can use his dexterity, which means he can easily, even without running, jump the 15 feet here. And then, that's just too far. He's not going to jump to the next one, but he'll stay put here. And is going to fire a spell at Big Ugly. He's going to do Sorceress Burst. Which will not hit because that's 11.
Yeah, I wish this stuff was coming up in chat. I don't even see it here to do any sort of a save or anything, but yeah.
It's not a save, so it's yeah.
Okay. All right. Now
And that's
we move to Ansubek. Dun dun dun. So as a bonus action, he is going to jump in the water and disappear. I don't know why I'm getting this big rune thing around him, because that makes disappearing not so easy, right?
I think that's
because it's his active turn.
His active turn.
I gotcha. Okay. I can also toggle his visibility. So he is effectively invisible at this point when he's underwater. However, he's going to come right up on Usha. And he is, yeah. And he's going to take a bite.
Yummy, yummy.
Is he visible when he attacks her?
So he pops out of the water, and then he's going to pop back down underwater.
Okay. I'm gonna impose disadvantage.
Oop. Then I need to re-roll that.
Ooh. Big bite.
Yeah, so how do I
Mean bite.
re-roll? How do I back out a roll, Nick?
It's not been applied, so you should.
Yeah, it didn't apply. It didn't
Just roll
do
again?
the damage. so-
Yeah.
All right. Do.
What?
Did that one
Jesus.
hit anyway?
That hit anyway.
Is it a
Force
plus
things to hit.
11 to this bullshit?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, you have probably a plus 8 or 9.
We are level 9.
Yeah, but damn. Ow.
You're chill.
There was a lot of protective gear in that loot outside.
I got as much of it as I could, okay?
Jeez.
All right. I don't see anything here to roll damage.
I think if you
Oh.
just hit the 27 at all. No? No. I lied.
No, it says Amber attacks with master jaws. A creature caught in his ferocious bite will find themselves grappled and restrained until they can escape. It doesn't look like there's any damage to the bite.
There would be something.
Yeah,
I feel like there
it should be
should be
1d12 plus 6.
Then you can roll it manually.
I think I'm going to have to.
Lovely.
I got you.
Whoops. Not sure. 1d12.
Oh, I'm sorry that I rolled so high.
17 damage.
All right, 17.
Okay, should I do that
take care
for
of it.
you?
I got it.
Okay. Now, is he trying to grapple and restrain me, or is he jumping back into the water and hiding?
I think probably.
So he's actually going to drag you into the water.
I can
Ayusha.
resist, though.
Say again?
I should be able to resist, right?
Not if you're restrained.
But
and
I
grappled.
can't be. I thought I couldn't be restrained. Hold
You
on one
tell me.
second.
If you've got something that protects you from being restrained and grappled, that would be good to know.
Those were
so-
options with the inventory things we saw.
While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, this says magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. But I guess since that's a melee, that would not count, would it?
Just big old jaws.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
It's a big bite.
All right, so Usha is now in the water and underwater
Lovely.
Ooh.
because, and I think I can. There's supposed to be an effect here that actually like shrinks the token and fades it, and makes it look underwater. But
I
Oh,
mean,
well.
I'm faded in the water. I can't really see myself clearly.
If you right click on the token, you can make her invisible at the very least.
yeah, well, he's not done. He's got multi-attack, so
Oh, okay.
Gonna hit me again while he has me underwater?
he certainly
And
is.
he has
course.
damage.
Of course.
And I'm no longer helping because you're not within 5 feet of me anymore.
That's fair.
All right, so this time I get an attack. That's good. So he's no longer at disadvantage, right? So just a regular roll.
Mm-hmm.
5, I presume, misses.
16.
Oh, 16.
Because it's
16.
plus 11.
Still
That's-
misses.
Yes, that's still missing.
Oh, not to be that
Excellent.
guy, but because she's grappled and restrained,
advantage.
should have advantage on the attack.
All right, then we're going to roll that again. Be that guy. I need that guy.
I don't.
Absolutely.
We have to go with the grapple.
And then
Yeah, there's a
really,
group.
really, Nick?
Shit.
Wow. I blame Nick for that one. 100% blaming Nick.
All right, so
You want me to do the damage roll again?
yeah, go ahead and then add it all up for me if you would.
All right.
Wow,
Oh,
Nick.
oh, geez. I added too
Wow.
much to that. Sorry. So take 6 off of that.
So 29.
29 in total. Okay.
Lovely.
See ya, Oosh.
77
Well, I'm
minus
still here.
29. Go.
No.
48.
Thank you. All right. And he actually has 3 attacks. So this is now the 3rd attack.
I totally led with that instead
Rip.
of leaving me on suspense.
This time he's attacking with claw rather than bite.
Still at advantage.
Oh, shit. I only rolled normal. So 8, that would miss. Well, plus 11, right?
Yeah,
19, that's going to hit.
That's
Oh
going to
no,
hit.
it is. That meets your AC. Yeah.
It hits
I'm going to
me,
roll
yeah, that
again
means
just to
an
see if it
AC.
crits.
See if you crit.
Boom, 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 boom. No
That was
crit.
so close.
Okay, and the claw is 1d8 plus 6.
11 damage.
11. Oosh is taking a beating.
Okay,
Sheesh.
so I want to
Sure
parry
is.
one of those at least. Are you done attack? Is there any more attacks? I'm trying to wait until you're done with your attacks.
That is the entirety of his 3 attacks.
Okay, I do want to try and spend a superiority die to
You are
parry.
grappled and restrained.
Can I
You
not?
do it while restrained?
So when another creature damages you with a melee attack roll, you can take a reaction, expand 1 superiority dice to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority dice, plus your strength or dexterity modifier, your choice. Doesn't say anything about that. So I asked Nick and Scott, as they are
Yeah.
DMs. So
I think you're going to need it. So, yeah, why don't you reduce the damage of the crit?
okay, so how do I roll my superiority? That's not it. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe if I just
So it's 4d8s are your superiority dice.
do I do healing then? It says refund resource or healing. I'm guessing I'm gonna do healing.
Yep.
Oh, so she actually. Oh, yeah. She gets. Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Is that all I can do? I'm confused.
Plus your strength.
Okay, so my strength is
Or dex, but yeah, strength is 4.
yeah, strength is 20
So 5.
Modifier, so
plus
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, so 7.
So
7
29
points
minus 7, so I get 7 points
Just
back.
add- Yeah.
That was 21.
All right.
She be dying.
Wunderbar.
I did use one of my dice.
All right, very good. And that is the end of Ansubek's turn.
And still underwater, yeah?
Still underwater.
Cool.
I'm holding my breath this whole time. Lovely.
What's your
Yeah, I know it's my turn. So, am I still grappled in his jaws from him?
You are
attacking
indeed.
me?
So you would know where Ansubek is.
Yeah,
So
because he's got
he
a hold of
very
me.
clearly has a hold of you, and you're
Wait.
underwater. The
Okay.
water is very murky. There's really no vision underwater. However, you very clearly know if you took a
Okay,
swing,
okay.
you would know where he is.
Okay. But can I swing while I'm grappled?
You're just disadvantaged.
Just a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't let go of my sword and shield, even though I'm grappled. So I'm gonna assume I can just.
I assume because restrained gives you the disadvantage. I don't think grappled stops you from. No,
You're
just disadvantaged.
I've already engulfed it in flames, so I should just be able to attack, right? But at disadvantage. So is that a control or alt?
Control.
That didn't work. Can I try and do that again?
Yeah, if you want to do another straight roll, we'll just take the lowest. 18 or 19. So
Oh, 27 or 28. So
yeah,
27.
all I'm saying is the die rolls. So
Yeah. It's
Uh,
either 27 or 28. So
you hit.
and then damage. So it's not a critical hit, right?
Correct.
Sadly.
It's gonna be 12. And they're magical flames. That's gonna be fire damage. And also it gives off a light. So I'm wondering if it's still in my hand lighting, if like that is radiating in the water so people can see where I am. I was wondering if that was a possibility or not.
Yeah, Yeah, I think they would see some dim glow. Sure, from your light.
Yeah, because it's supposed to. It's
Makes
like the flame shed the bright light in 40 feet and dim light for additional 40 feet. So technically, there's a lot of light, but
They
I
would
don't know how
certainly know
far
where
he can
you
be
are.
in. Yeah, they can tell where I am. Okay, I'm gonna do
So what was the total damage?
12 on that hit,
Thank you.
and then I'm gonna do another attack at a disadvantage. I'm just gonna try it. See if I can. It's probably not. It's not working. Okay, hold on. Disadvantage. Very disadvantage. 16. I guess that
16
hits.
misses.
Okay.
Bad.
And then can I guess I want to try and get out of here.
I think it takes your action to try and break the grapple. So
Okay.
you couldn't do that and attack.
I couldn't do my bonus action then as a try and release from the grapple. That makes sense. Would one of my hits wouldn't have gotten him to like release the grapple either, right?
Nope, that
No, you
doesn't
have to like
automatically break the grapple.
dedicate your action to trying to break it.
Okay, that's fine. Then I am just going to do as a bonus action a second wind under the water to heal myself. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to heal myself. Wow, that could have been a lot better. So I heal myself 10.
That is going to be. Yeah.
Did that actually heal or no? Because I didn't notice what I had before.
No, it's not going to automatically heal.
Okay. Can you
get 10 points?
Yeah, add 10 points to my health, please.
You got it.
Thank you. And that was my bonus action. So that's the end of my turn. And the only thing people can see of me is the light shining.
So
from
there's a
my
glowing
flame.
light which would indicate where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Critter, you're up.
No, it would be Kiri.
Oh, why did it move ahead? Interesting. Okay, Giri, you're up.
That was on me. Sorry, Scott. I accidentally pushed the order forward.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, Giri really depends on seeing her targets here. So she's going to just ready a chromatic orb from the ring. For as soon as like she sees the
trigger is as soon as
crocodile
Beck's head pops up.
Yeah, as soon as he pops up.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's all she's got.
All right. Moving ahead now to Critter.
Okay. For command, does it have to be able to understand me, or is because I don't see that in the spell's language?
I don't think so. I don't think comprehension is actually a part of the spell. Nick, you see any reason if they're not speaking the same language that command wouldn't work?
What does the spell say?
It doesn't say that they have to be able to understand you at all. And I know some spells
it says the spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Where are you seeing that?
In the first paragraph of the description of the spell.
Not for me.
I'm going to paste it up in chat.
Yeah, unless this is using... Oh, this might be using the old
Here's,
language of the spell.
I'm going to not consume it and just show what it says for me.
Let me see what the boot says, because I might have on my item is where I have commands. So.
Might be the pre-2024. Well, Roll20
Yeah,
has the same as what I put up.
yeah, you're right. That's with the item has the old version of the spell listed.
Okay. I'm gonna try and command the crocodile to drop her.
Can't see the crocodile.
I don't have to be able to see it.
You speak
You
one
says
command
it
to a
just-
creature you can see
Oh,
within
okay.
range.
Sorry, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
He's hiding.
Never mind. Oh, well, I can't do anything now. Hang on. Ugh, okay. My computer's being dumb. There we go. Can I move that way, please? It won't let me go left. I can only go up and down.
Is there a wall?
Is the
It's
sarcophagus
possible the
acting as a wall?
sarcophagus is blocking you. If you want to, you can
Okay.
climb.
I'm
so
gonna do a
happy
dumb
to move
thing
you
to
over.
get around there. Okay. Can I see the crocodile from the light? Is it with the sword and Usha? Is it close enough to be
No,
visible?
you know where Usha is only through a faint glow at the surface of the water,
Okay.
but you don't know where the crocodile is.
And she's pretty deep down.
Yeah, this is roughly about 20 feet deep at this point.
Okie dokie. That sucks. Well, that could help. Are all of these site-based? That would not help. Sorry, guys. Lots of spells.
And new character, right? You
New
know,
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Nope. Those are not going to be helpful. Nope. Nope. All right. I don't know. I guess I'll ready an attack for if the crocodile comes back. Can I give Usha Bardic Inspiration?
I think you can see her enough to do that.
All right, I'll do that. Can I target her for it? I don't know if that applied it to me or her, but
It says Usha selected, so hopefully it applied it to her.
all right. You have a Bardic die, Usha.
Do I click on the Bardic Inspiration thing on your thing?
I don't know. Let's find out. Oh no, that will roll it if you click on that.
Oh, okay. I'm inspired. Yay! Perfect.
So you
Thank
have a
You're
bonus.
feeling
to...
very inspired.
I'm feeling very inspired under the water. I was like,
Zealoids need to breathe, right?
I got a minute. Give me a second. I'll be back up for
Oh,
you. In a minute.
she'll die long before she suffocates.
Yeah, the
That's
air is
probably
not going to be
fair.
the problem.
It's the air that's not the problem at all. Yeah.
All right.
Any other actions?
No.
All right. Moving ahead. Abasi, who's also feeling pretty useless right now. Let's see if he's got any way that he can contribute. So he's also going to try to make his way to that center pillar, but he's not going to be able to do it in this round. So he's going to at least come over in this direction. And that really is all that Abasi can do. So he's going to ready a spell. He does have Sacred Flame as a cantrip, so if that croc shows his head, he's going to poke him with it. And now we're on to Whimsy.
All right. Whimsy is going to Herculean 20-foot leap over.
Boing.
I can't get to the other side.
I can move you there if you need to. Oh, you found
Yeah,
a
I'd like to-
secret way to get there. Look at that.
And he is going to start opening these canopic jars.
Okay.
Or rather, should I say, he's going to start smashing these canopic jars.
Nice. So there look to be, give me a 1d4.
3.
You got 3 jars. I'll let you, if you're going to use your full action, you can open 2 of those jars.
He's smashing the first 2 he sees.
Okay, give me a minute. I got to find the table again. All right. Give me 2 d20s, and I'll tell you what you found.
Okay. Thought these might be special ones.
You got a
4 and a 14.
4 and a 14. So the first one, as soon as the lid comes off, a fine dust takes into the air. Every creature within 30 feet of the jar must overcome the urge to cough and sneeze as though affected by
Good.
dust and sneezing and choking. Once the dust settles, there is 1 handful of dust remaining that can be collected.
I take it this doesn't permeate the surface of the water.
No, it's not going to go underwater. Sorry.
What save was that?
It actually, every creature must overcome the urge. It actually is no save. I think this is more flavor. So I don't think there's any actual mechanical effect here.
Aye.
However, you just
Once he
got
sneezes.
dust of sneezing and choking added to your inventory.
Sweet.
And what was the second number that was rolled?
14.
14 is another rotting brain. So
Tucks it towards Usha.
what the fuck was that?
Why?
What else is he going to do? That's his turn.
fair.
No bonus action?
Nah.
I would let you open the third jar as a bonus action if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, if you'll let me.
Sure.
Come on, 19.
19. You get another angry scorpion.
That's a scorpion.
Throw it at Usha.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Throw the scorpion in the water. See what
Scorpion just swims away.
happens. Like, bye,
One
guys.
moment. Meep, meep.
Oh shit! Now there's a scorpion. Up here.
A scorpion enters the fray.
Priorities, you guys.
Lovely. Lovely.
Forget the croc.
Kill the scorpions. All right.
All right. Let me see it.
Sweet. That's a fast scorpion.
Fast little butter.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
You're
Bye,
gonna love
Usha.
this one.
Bye.
Yes, not looking great. Okay, so Ansubek, the shadow beneath, is going to use one of his legendary actions,
Is he gonna spit me up in the air? Or
Which
spin me
is-
around?
a death roll.
There it is. Knew it. Spin me around. Here we go. Roller coaster.
Let me see. what
Hey,
is-
at least you're good at strength saves.
Right round, baby. Right round.
And you're inspired.
All right, I need a DC 19 saving throw on strength. Give me a strength
There's a
saving.
question though. Am I at advantage, disadvantage, or normal?
Strength is normal.
Okay.
Dex is failures.
And what is your total strength? I only see the
Should
die.
I use my bardic inspiration or save it?
You should.
Okay, what is my bardic inspiration die?
A d6.
D6. Okay, I got
That's
a 20.
A 20, you save. You are very lucky on that.
Yay!
We solved your crocodile puzzle.
You spin me, not round, baby, not round. Anyways,
All right, failing on his death roll, he is, of course, still got a hold of Usha here, and he's going to take another bite.
It's okay. He's got 3 attacks. It's-
oh yeah, I'll be fine.
Fine. Advantage.
I'll be fine.
Haha.
Shut
Oh.
up, Nick.
Nice, nice.
Oh, geez, 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shut up, Nick.
I thought that was a 6, and I was like, haha. 17 doesn't hit, but a
That
20
hits.
sure does.
That's it. I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll wait.
9 damage.
I wish I could just roll it from here.
I don't know why it's not giving you the option to do that.
Yeah, anyway, it's 1d12 plus 6. So, Nick, you want to
I already
roll it?
rolled it. I already did. 9
Oh,
points.
what's
This
the
9 is
total?
the first one.
9.
9 in total, all right. Boom, 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 boom.
Yay.
Yay, indeed.
How many more does he got?
He has one more attack.
Okay, does the legendary count as one of his like 3 attacks he can do, I guess? No.
No, it's between turns.
Okay. Did you do -10 or -9?
I did -9.
Okay, thanks.
So I did it wrong the first time, and then I went back and actually did math. Okay, and we're going to do one more bite. Attack.
Miss, you terrible creature. Miss.
Nope.
The 22 with a 15.
15 damage.
15
That plus
more.
6 is dirty.
All right, Usha's looking pretty beat up.
That's nothing new for her.
Now, Scott, did you balance the other chambers for only 3 players?
I told you this is going to be tough. I was looking at
It's all
these
good.
fights beforehand. I'm like, holy shit, these are rough. But yeah. All right. And he's got a little movement here. He's actually going to release Usha.
Oh, yay. I get to float to the surface, half dead.
Hey, it's right before your turn, too.
I know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. But I hope he doesn't go for one of you guys.
All right. And that ends his turn. Now, we are a little bit after midnight. It's going to be a while to finish this combat, I suspect. Do we want to
Yeah.
pause here?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm up out of the water first.
Well, you're the start
Oh.
of the round, so
Oh, that's
we'll start back with your escape.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking was we'd start at the top of the initiative order with the next go round.
Just going to remember that both of us have actions ready that if he happens to surface.
Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah. This is fine. I'm
You
not
thought it
used
was going to be
that
all
one.
scorpions, didn't you?
No, that's not what I thought. I just didn't think I would be chugging water and spitting it back out. So I like drinking water, but not in this capacity. It's too much.
I will.
That's okay.
As a little bit of a hint, every one of these 4 boss fights is a bitch. So it's
Is there a way to stop
Yeah.
the water? That's my question now. Can I like kick the
I don't know, I'm trying to-
over?
I was going to say, I try to get in the
Figure it out.
sarcophagus, see if that is anything.
There's got to be a way to like stop the water or drain the water in some form or fashion, maybe. Anyways, I don't know. Okay. Next
Very
time,
cool.
stream. Next time.
Thanks,
Next
stream.
time,
Thanks for
we're
and
back
this
on the beat.
this we will continue in a couple of weeks. So I believe next week the whole party is back and we're right back in Stonebridge with our regular
Oh.
troop. Does that sound
I
right?
thought someone was out.
Let me check real quick.
So
Is
Oh, yeah, Scott.
The
So
one that
I
was-
am not able to run this, but if we've got, I think everybody else is available. Chances are I can join at least
Remotely?
at some point, but I'm going to be in a hotel
Okay.
again. So
okay.
I
I'll
would
run
say
everything.
run regular, and if for some reason I'm not able to join, oh well, we're in Stonebridge. We're doing like non-combat-y stuff for the most part.
That's fine. I'll
So-
be able to run it. No problem.
Sweet.
okay. Bye, stream.
This was fun.
Awesome.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Hi,
Thanks, everybody.
Scott.
Boom, 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 boom.